Oh, hello, adventurer! Welcome to this episode of The Price of Progress, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign that I play with my friends over on Twitch. The link for that is in the description. My name is Aiden, local wizard, and the dungeon master of this campaign. It's set in a homebrew world that I created called Epimethia, and I'm very excited to show it to you. Anyways, I better let you get to it. Please enjoy this episode, and I'll talk to you later. Hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for checking us out. We're gonna play some D&D. And more specifically, we are going to continue The Price of Progress. But perhaps first we could get a recap.
A recap? Did someone ask for a recap? Good thing I have extensive notes here from last time. Previously on The Price of Progress, where we picked up, we were at gun. Just kidding, we retconned that. Grayson did draw his gun, but then we were like, wait, no, actually, hold up, hang on. We're gonna scan the scene, we're gonna do some rolls, we're gonna sense and perceive and then make hasty decisions. So instead, Grayson, he maybe brushes his little fingers against his gun, but he decides, not quite yet. And he instead strides on over to old Tattoo Face and interrupts his little business with Alora and says, I bid you adieu, little man, quote unquote, which is quite funny because this tall Tattoo Face elf man is like Grayson's height or maybe even a little taller. But anyway, that little awkward interaction over, Alora goes to go sit down and take a little breather, and Grayson sits down next to her, and he's aggressively tapping his fingers on the table the whole time, very clearly not, kicking back and having a great time either. And Alora's all like, oh, I'm okay, you can leave me. And she slumps over on the table in a pitiful heap. And Grayson's like, yeah, no, you look like you could use a little bud. So he continues to sit and monitor the ballroom floor with his radar. And he notices that ring that you might recall last time heated up, indicating that there was perhaps, an undead nearby. That ring begins to cool off as he's sitting there at the table. Curious. So anyway, we cut back to the dance floor, and wrapping up their dance, Vanya tries to pass V off in the direction of the center of the dance floor, but V actually glues her feet to the floor, and she ain't budging. And Vanya's like, dude, what's your damage? And pries a little, and V reveals that there is some family drama going on. V actually begins panicking a little bit and saying, I'm gonna puke, I'm gonna throw up. And Vanya's just like, whoa, rein it in, dude, hang on there. She kind of has to talk her off the edge a little bit. And she's like, are you gonna throw up? And Val's like, no, are you throwing up? And, drunk Valerie needs her Alora, her emotional support bard. And Alora is the Rock Johnson of our party. So, they bring their drunk Val over to a weepy Alora. And on their way over, Vanya, who has begun to pick up that something is amiss at this little ball, she whispers in Myrtle's ear to keep her guard up, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Val and Vanya reconnect with Alora and Grayson. We've got a drunk, we've got a weepy, we've got an agitated, we've got concerned. It's just a whole mess. So V, she starts lamenting that, surprise, her sister is at the dance. And Grayson sees that as a wonderful time to say, oh, by the way, there's an undead here. Sorry if this is a bad time. And then very smoothly saves that by being all like, undead? I meant undead because they're having so much fun. But sorry, too late. V's all in a panic, and She vomits and then starts cleaning up her vomit with napkins, and Alora kind of snaps out of her little funk to help mop up that whole mess, because turns out there's someone there with even more of a mess than her mess. So anyway, Myrtle, who's still dancing with her new little lady friend, she spots all this drama going on with her friends and bids farewell to her new little lady friend, dragging Bart back along with her. As she leaves, she mouths, "Call me," and holds her hand up to her ear, and the lady's all like, "I don't know what that means, but it's fine, we're gonna look past that." Wes, meanwhile, also spots that all of Cam's friends are having a little business conference across the room and clues Cam in. Cam picks up the not so hot condition of his pals and leaves the king with a Minerva bracelet. "Call me," he also mouths, holding his hand up to his ear, except this time he actually has a way to call him, so it makes more sense. We cut back to our little party, and V is apologizing profusely for throwing up and ruining the ball, a decidedly not very ball-appropriate activity. Myrtle and Grayson are very helpful and point out how much Val looks like her sister in her disguise, and they get a thwacking from Vanya with her staff. Myrtle lets it slip that even her sisters aren't as bad as Victoria, Val's sister, sounds. And interestingly, that brings up the conversation that, just so happens to be two blue elves over at the corner of the ballroom. Kind of weird for Myrtle to mention sisters. Kind of weird for there to be two little blue elves there. But Myrtle calls Valerie out and was like, "You can't just go around calling people blue and yellow and stuff, man. Like, oh, no. Ugh." Grayson, meanwhile, fills in the rest of the party about his whole ring might be near undead situation, and team debates whether to A, meet the hot vampire that's clearly at the ball, B, exit the ball ASAP, C, keep on socializing like nothing's going wrong. Vanya doesn't really like any of those options, except for, I guess, maybe exit the ball, but she's sick of all this shit, so she just bolts off to get some air once again. The rest of the team, meanwhile, continues our little business conference, and we're all like, vampire, zombie, dancing skeleton, what's with this undead? And that's when Mr. Rode finds it very convenient to just mention, excuse me, well, it could be a revenant, unintelligent undead. And we're all like, oh, great, good. V and Alora, they decide to go off and find Vanya again. And it turns out this time, Vanya's been chatting with a hot man on the bench next to her. Ooh. He's a dark-haired air genasi, and he's edgy, and he's hot and mysterious. Ooh. And we're all like, now kiss. And they bond over their not flashiness. They're all both like, balls, am I right? Yeah, I know, it's so lame. V and Alora, they're on their way to go intercept Vanya, but they stop partway, noticing her new little conversation partner. And as they're looking in their direction, V's gaze gets pulled astray by a winged statue behind where Vanya is sitting, and she kind of zones out a little. So then V, she kind of snaps out of it, and she puts Vanya on her Minerva bracelet, and Vanya is just trying to play it off cool and was like, excuse me, I gotta take this, and turns aside to talk into her wrist, which I'm sure looks totally normal to people that don't understand this bracelet technology. And she gets an awkward wave from Alora and an awkward dance move from V from far away. We cut back to Hottie McHottie air spinning his dagger, and Vanya kind of awkwardly says her farewell and then catches up with V and Alora. V is still visibly distracted by that statue, which turns out to be an ASMR. Interesting. And they decide that they need to get a grant for a little train project and then get out of here like ASAP. Like, we're over this ball. So we cut back to Team Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is now actually Team Extort the Undead for grant money. Grayson puts his big boy pants on and starts threatening Tattoo Face. And that's going super well, so Cam panics and ducks in, letting in a little line about the ring. And of course, Tattoo Face is like, a ring, you say? And Cam, very smoothly, plays it off as, yeah, he's looking for his wife. Have you seen her? No, cool, goodbye. Very, very convincing. So a few more red herrings later, we decide to scope out the hot gray babes on the dance floor. You know, they could be some kind of succulent succubus, I don't know. So we're about to pick up there, but we cut back to our little outdoor squad, and V, looking around for someone to hit up for grant money, says, hey, that lady with the dress and the big hair over there, she looks rich. Let's ask her too. And Vanya's like, oh, nope, she's crazy. Trust me, let's keep going. Goodbye. And V sees right through that bullshit. And Vanya's just like, just trust me? And, you know, Alora, meanwhile, poor baby, is like panicking that she's done something wrong because she like senses all this tension between her friends, and it's just, you know, gets really uncomfy really quickly. But V decides that she's gonna give Vanya the benefit of the doubt, even though she knows she's lying, and just says, okay, I'll trust you. And V and Alora, you know, they both pick up something's up, and they exchange some glances. Some glances were had. They walk past Val's horse and give him a little horse smooches, and instead go up and greet an old man. And then Sophie and Vanya are trying to conduct that conversation, but they actually panic, realizing that they're very bad at doing people things. So then they once again flag the Rock, our bard, and Alora swoops in to assist, and things go much better with that. The old man begins spouting something about the king's collection and a world seed and the crystal and blah blah blah, and strongest magic but hard to harness. Ooh. And V's like, isn't that dangerous? Like, why is it just sitting here in the middle of this courtyard? And the man's just like, oh, no, it's fine. And he's like, also like, by the way, they say if you speak your heart's wish near it, it will come true. And turns out this old man is named Golar Dursk, something like that. And he's some old king from something, probably not important. Anyway, V sees this as a conversational opportunity to turn this ship, to steer this train, if you will, and is like, hey, would you maybe want to meet our boss and learn about his cause? And this old man's like, I don't imagine so, but I would humor you. And I'm pretty sure this is direct quote. V's response is, damn, that's pretty blunt. Vanya, meanwhile, lays it on thick with this whole unification rhetoric, like, oh, we'll reunite the lands and people will get along swimmingly if we just have this inter-country railroad. And meanwhile, Valor just chips in, and it will be good for medicine. And for some reason, that's the puzzle piece that clicks into place, and the old man's like, well, when you put it that way. And he strikes up this deal with our little outdoor half of the party. He's like, if you can help my sick people, I'll back you on Kickstarter. Oh, by the way, they have something called Aetherbite. No idea what that is, but it's very rare and hard to cure. So anyway, we've gained a little side quest, fist bump, and that is about where we left off last time.
I really liked I'll back you on Kickstarter.
Yes. Anyways, yes, that is...
Wait a minute, did we level up?
Wait, what?
I thought you said we gained a level side quest.
A little side quest.
Oh, sorry. I wish we leveled up.
My fucking player, still beats my fucking heart. I was like, oh my god, I can put more points in gun.
Yeah. You guys haven't even had a chance to use your last points in gun.
Well...
You almost did.
Well, the one time I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, that's where we bring ourselves back to right after the Kickstarter offer. And it was just about at that point that Vanya also noticed that the moon was getting fairly high in the sky. I wouldn't say it's at its highest point yet, but it is getting close.
Interesting.
And you all may do as you like.
My mind is blank.
We'll cut to the other team then. Since I also believe that you guys had a little bit more time to do your stuff, so they would have some time in
Sounds
between.
good.
Alrighty. So our local vampire hunter squad.
Yeah, that's us. Woo.
Jeez, what a crew we have.
I don't know if
We're
it'll be
going to go
helpful.
seduce the succubus. Let's go.
Well,
We have like a combined 5 social interaction brain cells between these 4.
yeah.
Speaking of 5 social
This is
interaction,
probably like the worst group of people to go talk to.
just as a quick reminder, you guys do still have 5 social status points that will augment your
Done.
charisma-based rolls.
Gone.
So,
Pog.
I just feel like I need everyone to know that while we were playing, I have the wheel of monotony on Neopets up spinning. So
good.
Jesus Christ. I just watched a donkey video about that.
Oh my god.
anyway, yeah. So what is our attack plan?
Oh. Huh. Well,
Grayson, you're the charismatic one.
I mean, in terms of how my player plays me, but statistically, no.
Okay. You don't know? Do you can?
Unfortunately, you're the best one at talking of all of
Oh
us.
boy, howdy. Well. Oh boy.
Closer.
Unless you want the Grand Duke Merlin.
Oh,
boy.
do we want that? Do we want that?
Well, okay. So what is our goal? Like, what are we trying? Okay, so are we
Money.
trying to sell these people something, or are we trying to figure out who the
Money.
The longer I look at them, the more my goals keep changing. I'm really trying hard to stay focused.
Or are you going
here.
to try to have sex with them?
Well, I mean,
that's fine. I'm not
put
gonna
it like
judge you.
that.
They're hot.
I will also say the last thing you guys said you were doing is that I pointed out that you were on the dance floor not dancing, and you did pair off and start dancing.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing.
fuck, who the fuck?
We're
am I? Am I
dancing very
with
close to
Bart?
each other.
Yeah, that's
Let's
fine.
move this, Merlin.
Sure.
Let us
Oh
scoot.
yeah.
Let us scoot so we're a little
Cam
closer.
Cam rolled okay, but Myrtle got like a 2 or something, so our dance is very one-sided.
I like to think that Myrtle's dancing on Cam's feet.
Yes.
Because I think
Grace
that'd
is
be
doing
cute.
the Carlton.
Good.
Should we maybe move off the dance floor?
Maybe. I mean, we don't need to be within range of them to know one of them is undead anymore,
Yeah.
so. Oh boy, my legs sure are tired.
I did.
Woo!
Good dancing.
What a fine dance that was.
Oh,
Why are you talking like that? Oh, nice one, DM.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you deaf ass NPCs, you didn't hear me say undead? I know what that role is.
2 of them.
Oh no.
God damn it!
Hey!
To be fair, they did better.
I thought.
They did better.
Grayson yells at the top of his lungs, deaf piece of shit! No, I'm kidding.
They're really into their dance. They're owning it.
Ooh, I hope they're in love.
Aw.
I'm here for it.
I love
Anyway,
that for them and not for Grayson.
just
Grayson's
if they're
already-
in love doesn't mean they wouldn't get with Grayson. If I'm
Grayson's
gonna
in a
I mean, okay,
polyamorous
that's fair.
relationship with his 2 guns, thank you.
That's okay. That sounds like it would be dangerous.
The guns also love each other.
Oh, that's very cute.
Um,
Continue.
Oh, for cute.
Shit, what the fuck do we even say to do this?
Well, okay, but are we trying to figure out if if they're vampires, or are we trying to sell them the train?
I mean, I don't think necessarily being undead means you're evil. I don't know that that's the case.
I don't think so.
I want to say I can't control the volume of Grayson very well to do the voice, but assume I'm saying it a little quieter than me. Otherwise, the words just don't come out. They sound
Yeah,
like I'm from
that's
Philly
fine.
again.
I am also stage whispering.
Yeah, as long as you tell me that ahead of time, that's fine.
Yeah.
No problem.
I guess we try and get money out of them. do we want to try and find out what if they're do we even interact with them? Do I just keep tabs on them?
I feel like it'd be weird to try and sell somebody something while they're dancing.
That's also a very fair point.
So maybe we wait until they move off the dance floor.
Or
Should
we
strike up a conversation?
try and cut a rug with them.
Dance with them?
Yeah, you know, I may have this dance, that sort of thing. You were dating the king. Is this your first rodeo or gala?
No, I don't know. Listen, I don't. Just because. Also, be quiet. Don't say that out loud. I will punch you in the face.
Okay, fair.
Just because that may be the case, does not mean I was able to attend the balls necessarily.
Oh well, fuck.
I've been to. Have I been to any? DM?
Not in any official capacity.
Yeah.
You've certainly
was
been
us.
at them.
We've crashed some. By we I mean me. Although when we were younger, we
romance
definitely
was-
weren't supposed to be there. What?
Under the covers, if you will.
What?
Your romance. Under the covers. if you
Uh-huh.
will.
Yes, Grand Duke Merlin, that is sure true.
I love it.
Anyway, I haven't officially been to any balls. I learned ballroom dancing, but that was outside of any of the actual balls. So
Can I do some kind of check to see if I know if there are good undead?
Yeah, there's a hold
Feels
on.
vaguely racist, but like dead in life isn't like a state. It's not like a
Right.
thing.
Right. Well, it's a
Everyone
check
can
to
be
see
undead,
if
kind of.
it's a check to see if the status of undead is related to alignment. So
Okay.
I will
Maybe like but the other day I met a guy at a tavern. He said he had a really nice night with a vampire or something. I'm just trying to find out if this is an imminent threat I need to be ready for.
I will say you can either roll nature or history.
Do I do any of that good? Nature, history. I'm pretty sure I'd have nothing for either of those. +1 either way.
All right, so whatever you prefer.
10.
A
Just
10?
a 10. A humble 10.
Yeah, it's undead are not very common. And the ones you
Frick.
imagine the ones that are don't tend to tell a lot about themselves.
I feel like the screening process for these events, since the king is present, is intensive. As far as I'm aware, would I know that? I assume I would.
Yeah, you know about Kincaid and that he's very meticulous.
Also, I feel like that's just kind of somewhat common sense that they wouldn't knowingly let an evil person in. It doesn't mean that they're not necessarily not evil, but at least they have been thorough about checking. So the likelihood of either of them being evil is low.
Fair counterpoint to that. I walked in here with 2 guns.
Yeah, that's weird.
Other point,
nobody checked
scary
their bags.
tattoo man scared the shit out of Alora. I don't necessarily think everyone here has the best intentions. There's even eye patch man with a boulder. That's like, or bowler hat. That's like classic I'm a villain.
Evil is subjective.
Yes, Merlin, that is a
Yes.
good way to put it.
Fair point.
I love this. Whatever's happening right now.
Capitalism is evil, and yet here we are.
Somewhere in the universe there's a wizard high in a tower that suddenly looks out the window and says, "A piece of great wisdom has been dispensed."
But do you mean up high or very, very stoned?
Yes.
Or both? I'd like to
Oh,
think both.
God.
Absolutely both.
We do have other marks to try and make this less likely that I get murdered by a Dracula.
I think we're just doing it because you really wanted to find out if they were vampires.
I really want to know. All right, I think I can do this.
I believe very strongly in
We're
you.
gonna do 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna sell them on the train, and we're gonna find out if they're vampires.
That will be. I want to watch.
Okay, just please be careful.
Oh, I got this.
But I feel like you have to go with him
Oh God.
because it's your thing.
I suppose that may be true.
Keep him in check. I believe in both of you.
Oh. Okay.
But do use force if necessary.
No, I don't think that's not good advice.
Only if necessary. And I wink at Grayson.
No.
I wink back.
Stop it.
This is. I don't know how to stop this.
I feel like it is unfortunate that I am here with the chaos. I want to say children, but you both are older than me.
Yay.
But it's just is the only thing I can think of. I believe in your abilities. You both are
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please don't use force.
The only thing I'm gonna do is force my way into their hearts.
Oh, that's weird
Not
too.
with bullets.
It's still weird, but you do you.
Not with a stake either, right?
Well, I mean, I checked the spread. I think everybody ate them all.
I can't believe
Holy shit.
that was great, actually. Incredible
Thank you.
joke.
All right. Is Bart coming with on this little adventure?
Well, it depends on what your plan is exactly.
Also, are we? Sorry.
Sales pitch. Simple sales pitch.
Are we gonna wait for them to get off the dance floor? Or are you just gonna kind of go for it?
I mean, at least I can try. I'm gonna cut in. I'm gonna try and cut in.
You're going to cut in while they're dancing?
Yeah, Bart. We just had ourselves a little dance too. Maybe they want to mingle and talk. I mean, they have kind of just been dancing in the same spot for about an hour plus, so maybe they want to mix things up a little bit.
That's fair. I mean, it's sure.
You want to wait? If you want to wait, we can wait. We can wait. What do you think?
I will defer to you on this one, Grayson.
Myrtle or Merlin?
Yes.
Thoughts on whether or not we wait for the dance to end, or do I try and boogie?
If there's an opportunity to boogie, I say always take it, my dear.
Oh, wise words as well. And so that's one yes, one no. I'm flipping a coin. I'm literally just gonna roll a d20, and if it's low, I don't do it.
Sounds good.
It's a 10, which is below. Fine, I wait. It's on the bus.
You could go speak with someone that's not on the dance floor.
That's fair. That's
in the
fair. We can do
meantime.
that. We can do that.
Yeah, in the
All right.
meantime.
The meantime.
Where's my hit list? Wait, where is? I think it's this table. So the money table. Yeah, that's the money
Does
table right
Grayson
there.
say, where's my hit list out loud?
No, that's Connor looking for his sheet. It's
Okay.
all in Grayson's head. That was Connor looking for his notes. How do I? Can y'all see rectangles when I do this and stuff? Does that appear for you too?
No.
No.
Shit, how do I do that? How do I point
space
people
bar.
out? Space bar. This is the money table.
That's what I
folks.
figured.
That's got a rich lord from Faustland. It's got a guy that has the name Fox. I don't know anything about him. It's got someone in charge of Gonworks' raw materials, which
This
gun
person,
crafting.
I think.
That's Arum, and then Bedum is the ancestor of that you're our ticket in.
What?
Cam.
What?
Strike up a convo with that lady over there about artificing and how cool it is to artifice.
Me?
All
Or
the
who?
arts you fist.
Okay, that's all right.
Right here. This one.
You want me to talk to somebody?
I mean,
Grayson, I've had two friends in my whole life.
Grand Duke Merlin talks.
Oh, maybe not.
can I roll a perception to see if I can get or insight, whatever? I don't know. Something to see if I can get a vibe for are they hooting and hollering? Are they having very quiet time conversations? Are they just partying?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Sure. Oh, finally a good roll. 17 plus 5, 22.
From what you can see and hear, they're not terribly loud. From what you can tell, there's a lot of hand gesturing, and at some point you do see someone take out a piece of paper and start pointing to things and showing it to the other one. You assume that there is some business talk going on.
Oh, this is an opportune time. Strike while the iron's hot, team. Let's go.
What are we doing?
We're gonna make some money for our dear friend Bart, and also maybe for our dear friend Grayson.
Hello, I'm Mr. Krabs, and I like money.
Yeah.
As you all approach, you see that they immediately put away the piece of paper and stop chatting and all look at you.
Oh.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, folks. You seem to have a little bit of a powwow going on. Look like business-minded folk, and want to get you in potentially on the ground floor of the opportunity of a lifetime.
Oh god, okay. 4 voices. Here we go.
Yay!
I did this to myself.
EM problems.
Oh, all right, here we go. So sorry, what did you say?
Was that one of them in character?
No.
Oh, okay.
That was my bad. I forgot what you said.
Oh, no. He said, basically, hail and well, Matt, I'm going to let you in on the ground floor and the opportunity of a lifetime, and also pardon the interruption.
You see this guy begin to speak.
Ooh.
And he says, yes, pardon you.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
I already want to say, listen here, you macho man, Randy Savage. I don't.
As soon as he says that, this guy up here, he goes, Now, good Orem, let's hear them out.
Oh, I love him.
It's a party.
He's my favorite. Yeah, thank you, Colonel.
And perhaps they have something interesting for us.
Interesting.
And then this guy, he just kind of scoffs and looks away.
Shit, well...
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Vlazdak Fulduli.
Oh, of the Fuduli family.
Of the Fuldulis, indeed.
One and the same, huh? Well, I'm but a humble gunsmith by the name of Grayson Flintlock. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
He stands up to shake your hand.
Oh, yeah, give him a firm handshake back. I like this guy.
Yeah, he grips it. It is a very firm handshake.
My kind of boy, I love him. All right, let's go. Yeah, he gives a handshake back and he says, my associate here, Mr. Everrivet, is in charge of a world-changing endeavor.
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, my good sir. It seems you know my name, but I do not know what you do, what your title is. Why are you here?
My title?
You see, as you may already know, as you knew my name ahead of time, I am one of the merchant lords of Faustland.
Well, I can't hope to aspire to such a high title as that, my friend. I am but a humble gunsmith.
Gunsmith, you say?
Mm-hmm. And I suppose kind of, head sales rep of Deadeye Munitions. Grayson's just already feels a little trying to keep on a straight face, but he's really not great with high society, even though he would love to be.
As you say that, you see this guy turn and a little bit farther away and scoff a little bit, and under his breath says, "Another beggar for coin."
I wouldn't call it begging, I'd call it investing.
Oh yes, I'm sure we would love to hear you out. As he pointedly looks at this guy.
It's not even necessarily Deadeye here that I'm trying to point you towards. It's he pats Bart on the back and says, "This genius of a man right here."
Yes. Hello. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Sir Full Dooley. My name is Bart Everrivet, head engineer of Bright Steel Engineering at your service. And he bows a little bit and he's like, "Oh, no need to be so formal, boy." And he slaps him on the shoulder enough to physically move him a little bit.
Love you.
Oh, now it seems you two come with a purpose. Please, please. And he sits back down and like lounges and he's like, inform all of us. Oh, but where are my manners? I must introduce you to the others here. And he, you know, sweeps an arm out and he says, that grumpy one over there, that's our boy, Orem, how you doing? The council head of raw materials here in Gondworks. And he you see Orem turns back to you and looks at both you and Bart and spends a good long second looking you both up and down. And then you see him kind of think for a second, thinking that, you know, although you can tell that he's probably thinking he has to do some amount of decorum as he's at a fancy ball. And so he nods his head and says, "Pleasure." Yes, and over here we have our new acquaintance, Fox Solidfang. Apparently, an adventurer of some renown. Isn't that right, Fox? And you see he also stands up from his seat once I get him off the grid. He stands up from his seat and gives a deep bow to everyone. He says, "A pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Grayson bows back.
So we'll bow.
And wait, also Bay Dam, right? I forgot. You gotta. I'm keep trumping the gun on talking. I'll let him do the introductions.
And then he also points over here. And this is Bay Dam. Her family name also precedes her as her great, and then he kind of looks to confirmation, and she rolls her head one more, and she's like, "Great grandfather, the inventor of artificing entirely.
Oh, okay.
Amassed a great fortune, I assume." And then she kind of rolls her eyes at him, and she's like, "Yes, that is indeed me. And that is my heritage. I would not be so coy as to not introduce myself," she says pointedly. "But it seems that was done for me. A pleasure to make your acquaintance as well." And she gives a slight bow.
Yeah, Grayson's just trying to stay polite and stay polite, like he's trying to control his temper or something. He's just trying his best to fit in with this level of formality that he's not accustomed to. He's more accustomed to business meetings over a drink or just live sales pitches, things like that. But in which case, he would be able to actually show what the gun can do. It's kind of a harder sell to sell anything for him, especially when he didn't make the Railblazer. So he says, "Well, folks, it's a pleasure to meet you all. Just thought you might want to invest in the future of not only yourselves, but the world itself. We're, our friend Bart here, he made himself one hell of a machine. It's a train a locomotive that can lay its own track down. We've been shepherding it on its path across the country. I don't know, happened to have a lot of materials en masse that needed to get long distances without difficulty. It might be something worth considering."
Ooh, all right.
That's exactly what I was thinking to say too.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. Do you want to roll me a persuasion check?
Persuasion. And why didn't I make a fucking... Oh, I'm actually good at that! Shit, I'm so excited. All right. I forgot that's one of the things I put a dot on my character sheet.
Nice. Remember, it is a charisma-based check, so you also get your current +5 bonus from dancing real good.
Wow.
Oh, heck.
But this is a hard sell, too.
Please, God, please. 16 plus 4 plus 5.
Damn.
25?
Oh.
Yeah.
Very nice. I did set one of the DCs to that. So.
My fucking heart right now. It's like to be a fucking player instead of DM where you know where everything's gonna happen. I love this.
So with that successful persuasion check, you got, you can tell just from looking across, you now you had everyone's attention, now you have their interest.
Fuck yes, let's fucking go. Yeah, my friend Bard here, the Grand Duke Merlin, maybe you've heard of him, he's from north, very far up.
From the north, the Grand Duke. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Powerful wizard.
Oh,
and
a Grand
sorry.
Duke?
God.
The pleasure is all mine!
Mm-hmm.
Oral's mustache doesn't pay attention. God. And of course, our dear friend Cammy over here, one of the finest artificers I've ever seen. We've
It's
been
a pleasure.
We're part of a group that is guiding this endeavor as it crosses the, I might say, Great Path, Grand Path. I was fucking. Where's my notes?
To the world path?
The World Path. Yes,
yeah.
thank you.
There you
Was I right? Is that true?
go. Great Path, Grand Path, World Path, all of these are acceptable.
Okay.
Okay.
People know what you're talking
I
about.
have the Great Path / Old Road.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be good at both people moving and shipping goods. It's a technological marvel. It's going to change the world, as you know it and I know it.
It's really the most impressive piece of work generally that I've ever seen.
And then you see Orem lean forward, and he says, "Hefty claims, but just words. What proof do you have?
We have
Proof
a whole
of-
train.
Proof of these technological marvels of which you speak. How do I know it's not some chop job or even exists at all?"
Ooh, I got you fucking covered. This is Connor talking. You arrogant piece of shit. I'm Phoenix writing your ass. Objection. Grayson, very calmly, unlike Connor, pulls out photographs that he took
That's
after the purple worm, which display not only the fucking prowess of the train, because it goes over a goddamn purple worm carcass now, bones underneath supporting. The bones are building the arches of the future like a bridge. You piece of shit. This is Connor talking.
I really want Grayson to slam it on the table and say that while pointing at him.
No, I don't. Grayson, no, Connor is just like, Grayson's a good boy. You do not be mean to him. He's from the sticks, but he's doing his best. But he pulls out the photos and just kind of very lightly spreads them apart. It shows off the entire crew. It shows the train. And as well as the fact that their party slaughtered a fucking purple worm. Which might appeal to a certain adventurer too. I don't know. Fucking bingo bango. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
He says, this is my friend's handiwork right here. That's the, you can see the rails right there. You can see the engine itself. What'd you call that again? An arcane core? Is that what it's powered by?
The arc sphere, TM.
Arc sphere.
Yes, I actually
Runs on magic crystals, correct?
yes, and actually it's a marvel in itself. And you see that he's starting to gain confidence because he's talking about something he knows about and cares about. And he's like, yes, you see, it is its own arcane engine, separate from the arcane engines of the past, which suffered from many complications, specifically those of scaling upwards. due to the fact that magic crystals in their nature burn out very quickly and somewhat explosively. However, the arc sphere is designed, and he takes out a piece of paper with like specks on it, and he lays it down and he starts pointing to it, and like the people here are actually very interested in what he's saying because it's Gondworks. When you got cool stuff
this
like
boy
this,
out of his shell.
Yeah.
Get him out of his shell.
So
We
proud
love
of
Bart.
him.
you see, when the process is able to release the crystals much more slowly, which foregoes the need for both such intense quantities and also at intense quantities can make it have a much larger funnel, essentially, of larger amounts of magic, more controlled over a longer period of time. And he kind of like he starts pointing to like tubes and stuff, and he starts like saying that like because it works a certain way, it isn't necessarily as dependent on the natural magic around it, however isn't nearly as volatile as other engines, and because of this it can scale up and actually power things like vehicles, which has been basically a huge block in a lot of artificing up until this point, is that a lot of artificing has to be a certain scale because it is impossible to take that much magic from the area because there's only so much magic naturally around in a certain area without using a magic crystal, and magic crystals inherently are very volatile. And so he's going off. He's absolutely going off. And you can see that like these two maybe aren't as interested in the specifics, but this guy is like really listening to what he's saying, and she is really looking at the designs. And he after like a solid like 5 minutes of him nonstop talking, he realizes that he has been solid nonstop talking for 5 minutes, and then kind of backs away and he's like, yes, so it's my Magnus Opus, Magnum Opus, really.
Magnus Burnside's Opus.
It's my Magnus Burnside's. And
Colloquially, we refer to it as the magic beach ball.
Christ, Myrtle.
You can see Bart looks like a little dejected at that, and he's like, Arc Sphere.
Arc Sphere.
Sorry, no, well, Grand Duke Merlin is so intertwined with Arcana itself that he's just so goddamn whimsical, ain't that right?
Merlin is just nodding and stroking his mustache, kind of already checked out once again.
You see that Vlazdek over here like looks at you doing that, and then he strokes his own mustache back, like yeah.
Grayson does the same thing. Grayson strokes his beard.
Look at how much we have in common, guys.
Orem looks at all three of you, and then just he audibly sighs.
It's okay, me too, Aura, me too, I feel that.
You wouldn't just be investing in the Railblazer if you really want to get in. Bart's also managed to come up with devices that allow for long distance communication, personalized. It's going to revolutionize everything. This man is the future.
That was not
That
I.
wasn't Bart.
Oh, I thought that was Bart. Shit.
It was me.
Well, fuck, that was you?
Yeah.
Speak fucking sales pitch. Let's go.
No, I'm not. We're not here to sell that.
But you could make all the money.
I'm not here for money. It's fine.
Damn it.
Make all the money.
I also think that you maybe don't look at it entirely as investing in a train. Look at it as investing in the future of the whole continent.
Exactly.
Because it would improve the quality of life for everybody, for many different reasons.
All right. I'm gonna need one more persuasion check.
From whom?
Might be better for Grayson to do it.
Yeah, Grayson and Cam, either of you can do it.
I'm also proficient in it, but I only have a +3.
I got a +5. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, go ahead. And then I think we still get the +5 from the.
You do. You get the +5
Okay.
from the.
Oh wait, no, I have a +4. I'm sorry, not.
I have a +3, so it's still better.
That's +5 for perception and insight. Good at telling if people suck ass. All right, I'm just rolling this dice around in my hand so much
Can
right
you roll
now.
with
I'm sweating.
advantage?
Sure.
I was helping.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, let me get 2 of these boys out. 26.
Damn, okay. That's one better.
17
Even
plus
better.
9.
You see Vlazdak stand up very suddenly, and he's like, "Brilliant, brilliant indeed. Why? Where do I sign, good sirs?" You can tell he's very excited about this prospect. Oh, one last question. Would the route of this be going through Faustland as well?
Grace just looks apart with a big smile.
Yes, indeed, sir. Strange that I haven't heard about it as the Merchant Lord. Did you bring it up with the council recently? And you see Bart, like, his eyes widen, and he he starts, like, stepping back a little bit, and he's like, not as such, sir. In fact, due to the nature of having to start this project somewhat quickly, especially with the timing of it will take about the better part of a year to complete, and we must do so before winter, you see, because it will be very difficult for us to do this. I unfortunately was unable to bring it to the council. And he goes, "Calm yourself, boy." And he slaps him on the shoulder again, shakes him.
Thank you.
"I will bring it to the council on your behalf. Be sure of that."
That's very kind of you.
Fucking I was about to say fucking thank you, Mr. Full Dooley, in my character voice for a second there, which would have been a really big departure from the demeanor.
Thank you so much for.
In which case,
that.
I hope preferential treatment once you begin running trains. I imagine so, especially if you are an investor, as I shall be. And he says, "Well, I have these documents to sign if you'd like to." And he puts some documents on the table, and you see Vlazdek immediately grab one and like just go ham on it. You see Fox. He's been trying to not act as interested and somewhat aloof as you can see, like by his body language. But you see after Vlazdek takes one, he kind of eyes him for a second, then eyes the papers, and then grabs one and then starts signing it too.
Yeah.
And then you see Bae. She kind of looks at it, looks at you all, and then specifically looks at Bart, and then Cam, and then says, "It seems you have some quite a good artificer on your team, or even two, it may seem." And then
I did build this dog.
And
I guess I don't know if that's impressive, but
she looks over and she kind of starts examining without touching, but she's examining very closely. And she goes, "Indeed. Talent all around, it seems."
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll take a chance on it. And she grabs a piece of paper as well.
Do I know of her work? Has she done like a lot of like impressive like artificing?
You've
Or
heard
is it
of
more
the
name?
Well, actually, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Okay. That's not good. Why have I been rolling so bad in D&D lately? I just want to like play the game and like do okay. History?
Yep.
9.
9. I mean, you've vaguely heard of the family name. You know that the claim is probably true, but you don't know anything about her in particular.
All right, we're in crisis mode now. My second most lucky D20 is now underneath my dresser, so now we're at disadvantage.
Get it out.
Oh.
Fix it.
As you see these three all kind of doing their thing, Orem's looking around, and he has his arms folded. You can see he's got very closed off body language. And he looks again to you, Grayson and Bart, and he says, "So, what do we get out of this?"
Well, I'm sure Bart's going to make it easier for the movers and the shakers of the world, yourself included, my friend, to get their wares, goods, and trade deals from point A to point B smoothly and on time. And faster.
previously, it's really quality of life, and I mean, it'll drastically improve business, I would assume, considering how fast it goes compared to just walking or going by horse.
Well, I won't say that it's not interesting. However, I'm not interested in this as an investor, as these other three may be. Come, Bart. We shall draft our own document. And he takes out a piece of paper, and he starts writing on it. And he's like, oh, yes, of course.
I'm gonna go over and whisper to Bart, please make sure to just read all of it, just in case.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
Okay, don't agree to anything that you are not comfortable doing.
Okay.
Yeah, like if he tries to get you to sign something you're not comfortable with, we'll just try and find Mark Cuban instead.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
I don't either.
Shark Tank joke?
I don't.
See,
Oh,
I got
see,
it, but Shark Tank doesn't exist in fantasy world.
All right.
Except for a literal one.
It's a really rich guy from Thessalacia that he went to school with.
And if they like it, they'll invest, but if they don't, they literally put you into a Shark Tank, which is why it's called that.
It's real rough in D&D.
Yeah.
The UK version is even scary. They put you in Dragon's Den.
Anyways, they start working on that document, which is thanks to your guys' bonkers good rolls, are all based on agreements of trade routes and raw materials and whatnot. Specifically, this is a very detailed back and forth, where there's certain things given and taken, like Bart promises like a certain amount of cars to be built specifically for the moving of materials, and he gives like materials up front for continuing to actually build the railroad, and it's all kinds of stuff like that, just back and forth, just like one person gets something, the other person gets something, and it's a negotiation that you can tell that Orem he plays a little hardball, but he's not a dick. So with everyone there, and
that's good.
And him, yeah. Just from the negotiations, you can see that like he also like starts to point out maybe some practicality things that Bart was missing. Nearing the end of that negotiation, he one thing is brought up, again akin to Bart's haste in bringing about this project, and that because Bart technically doesn't have an agreement with the places you are going to yet, he cannot guarantee the routes there, and so a good chunk of this document ends up tentative.
Okay. I mean, at this point, it's on Bart if he's going to take if he's okay with the way this is going.
I mean, he goes for the tentative agreement because he's going to take what he can get, and he plans on making the whole railroad. But it's unfortunately because of the way it is, it has to remain somewhat up in the air. And while they're doing boring document stuff, let's go back outside.
Wait, one more thing.
Oh, sorry.
One more thing, please.
Yep. Yep.
We're fucking the cows are fucking mooing. Let's get some milk.
Yep.
I'm fucking.
Oh, sorry. You have to sell too.
That's one last thing I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna point back to those pictures and say, we had a run-in with some rough customers, as you can tell by this particular photo, and he shows a lot of them posing around the purple worm, and he says, out there on the road, I've made a lot of friends on this journey, but it's always nice to have my old friends to rely on. And he pulls out blueprints for Carrie and for Salamander, and lays them on the table. And he says, Deadeye Munitions might be one of the smaller manufacturing companies for firearms, but if it ain't the best. And he shows the ballistics photos that he took of there being wounds through the thick purple worm hide. He says,
Did you say you put the guns on the table?
no, the blueprints.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Just take out my guns.
Yeah, I pull out my gun. No. No, he lays them down, the schematics, and he says, I'm gonna default to one of my favorite fucking lines I've ever heard. These puppies right here are handcrafted by me, but you best hope not pointed at anything that you care about, because they can put a hole through just about anything. And investing in our company is a surefire deal, because much like Bart's inventions are going to be the future of the land in terms of transportation and innovation. If Gonworks happens to find itself, or Faustland, or any place that you hold dear is in need of long range combative firepower, that ammunition's a second to none.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. You also get that +5 still.
I got too many good rolls. This one's gonna be bad.
I believe in you.
Fuck me. That's 16 plus 5 plus wait, plus 5 plus 4? 16 plus 20, 25?
Make that bank, boy.
You said you got a 25?
Yeah.
God damn. All right.
I mean, plus 9's fucking helping me so goddamn.
Oh, yeah,
much.
for
+5
sure.
is crazy.
But I'm making
Plus 9 all day.
These are very high DCs specifically
sense.
because
Of
it is the
+5.
ball, and these people do this somewhat for a living. Who was the last one? Oh yeah.
Oh, one thing I want to say specifically, Mister, how you doing? You seem to be a smart, but a man of a no bullshit kind of guy like myself. I can tell, and having access to better materials for firearms would mean the world to our small company.
All right. I'm gonna make you roll another persuasion check.
I will say, from what I've seen of his guns too, to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of guns, but the ones that I have seen, and compared to his, I don't think you'll find better quality. I can assure you. They do some pretty good work.
I roll insight on camera. Do I have to? Is that earnest?
He's being truthful.
Fucking Grayson just looks like he just opened a Christmas present. That means a fucking ton to him. Or fantasy Christmas.
Well, Santa is real here, so.
And then he points to the pictures again if they're still out.
Fuck. 15 with the modifiers.
15 with the modifiers?
Does he not
Yeah.
get advantage? I was
He
trying
gets
to
advantage.
help.
He gets advantage.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hurry. That's 20 soft.
20 soft?
11
Better.
plus 9.
Nice. You see him kind of look you up and down. He says, well, it may be unwise of me to ignore such glaringly positive recommendations. And you see the other like people sitting there are like kind of looking at him like in a little bit of shock that he's like going along with all this all the time. And he's like, but once again, it will be under negotiated terms.
Grayson holds out his hand and says, I'd expect nothing less from a man of your caliber. And yes, that is a gun putt.
And you see from behind, Tug approaches!
Jesus Christ. My favorite dwarf.
And he like walks up right behind Orem, and Orem like notices him, and he bows and he says, "Howdy, name is Tug. I work here. I work with Grayson here on Jedi Munitions." I was like, wait, fuck, what's the name?
Jedi?
Jedi Munitions. Jedi
We make
Munitions.
lightsabers. Swoosh, swoosh.
I couldn't help but overhear you may be talking a bit of business for us, and I was wondering if I could assist. And he kind of, you see him like look at you, Grayson, and wink a little bit. And Orem says, "Yes, I believe I am agreeing to assist. However, I must insist that it be some custom documentation." And then Tug walks up and slaps some paper on the table that already has stuff written down on it. And he's like, "I got you started already."
That's my boy.
I rolled a perception check for him a while ago.
This right here is the only gunsmith with a keener eye than my own, and hell of a businessman. Partnering with Deadeye Munitions might seem risky because I know I come off as a bit gruff, but so do you. So, two of a kind, I'd say. Grayson softened up to this guy. He's still holding out his hand.
Oh wait, what's up?
Grayson's still holding his hand out to Aram, like, you know, he's looking for that handshake.
And he says, he kind of picks up the paper. He's purposely letting you hang a little bit.
Grayson's got a smile. It's not like like an eat shit kind of like look on his face. He's genuinely trying to be as personable as possible.
You see him look over the papers somewhat, and he's like, "Well, I may need to make some adjustments or addendums, but..." And then he looks back at you, and he, like, full swing, like, brings his whole arm back and slaps it into your hand with, like, force.
Oh, man. This boy
Seems we
went
have
from my
ourselves a
least
deal.
favorite to my favorite. Grayson just locks that arm up. He's giving him a firm handshake back, and he says, "It's an honor.
And thusly it is an accord, Grayson, of Deadeye Munitions." And he sits back down.
You got that right. Tug, you good to handle the minutia of the paperwork?
Oh yeah, don't you worry. I've done this more than a few times.
You folks, would you mind following me? Gestures to Myrtle and Cam and Bart.
Anyways, as more paperwork happens, I'll come back over to the outside crew, who have a dog apparently. I forgot that Solo Mid's out here.
I just put him out there because I figured it'd be maybe, since they can't be by Wes, I figured having one with each like split party would be best.
That's a good call. Yeah.
So I think I just had Solomid go out with them because I know Vanya likes Solomid best, and I wanted to show Max off.
Yeah.
So
it's just logic.
Makes sense. So what are you guys up to?
I think at this point, are we debating going back in to tell everyone about head of medicine, or
Are you Holly saying that, or Vanya saying that?
It's Holly saying that, but is that this group's current thought process right now?
I'm just going with the flow.
I mean, you can discuss it in character too.
Yeah, what was the last thing that was said? So it was Vanya realized that the moon was high. I don't remember what was said after that.
I believe that was the last thing that happened. I believe before that you guys were just talking to the king and learned about your fun new side quest, as well as the general things about like world magic and stuff like that.
As they're walking away, I guess Valerie stretches and she goes, okay, well, I think that went rather well.
A good call on the medicine thing.
Yeah, thank you. So now we have to find the head of medicine. You guys wouldn't happen to know any leads there, would you? She looks at both Alora
Vanya
and...
shrugs.
Moving back towards the building, or are we standing?
Hmm.
I'm trying to think. Alora would have her eyes set on the crystal, but she would say, I think Tug was talking to Grayson about people at the ball. And she's like kind of spacing out.
Are you okay, Alora?
Yeah, no. Sorry. Yes. We should go back inside and tell everyone.
Were you making a wish?
I was not making. Well, I mean, not out loud. I sure wasn't.
You have to whisper to it if you want to make a wish. Isn't that the rule?
That is what he had said.
Okay. I was not making a wish out loud, no. Just in my head.
All right.
Vanya follows Alora's gaze to the crystal and jokingly says, should we wish for the head of medicine?
I mean, that would
be
certainly...
convenient.
Yeah, that would be convenient, but that's still guarded by a tall, strong, and handsome over there. She like elbows towards guard number 4.
I mean, we were right up to it before.
Anya's kind of in a cheerful mood after the conversation with the old king going well. And so she says, come on, let's just make a wish for the fun of it.
Okay. Her gritted teeth.
Laura looks very nervous. This... God, my thoughts exactly, Jimmy. Sorry, in Discord. Nothing can be given without taking something in return. That's what I always think, at least when it comes
Told
to
you that.
wishes. No one in particular. It's just like
Edward Elric.
Yeah. Yeah. Just some anime.
Anime.
It's just okay. Sorry, making it worthwhile a little bit.
Sorry.
I think it's just a good rule to live by.
I don't know if I agree with you, but I can't think of anything to wish for, if I'm being honest. And she's just like looking up at the sky. She's thinking really hard.
Could wish from our apples for Mo.
But should I waste my wish on something so small?
I don't even know if it's going to come true.
Then why don't you start?
I'm not going to tell you guys my wish.
I didn't expect you to.
It's the most wholesome scene I've ever seen in D&D. I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
Is Vanya moving towards it?
Vanya, she doesn't have her staff in her little picture, but she has had it this whole time. She's gonna grip her staff confidently and march over there. Not getting too close. I'm not alert. The guard is not alarmed. I'm at a respectable distance.
All right.
Alora looks super nervous. Vanya, I really think that you should just hang on. I don't know what's. I really wish you would just. We don't know anything about it.
God. Do you need to know what my wish is?
If you are whispering your wish to the world seed, I do need to know what it is.
Okay.
You can DM it to me though if you want.
I'm gonna need a couple more seconds.
All right.
In the meantime, Vanya is still like excitedly gesturing V and Alora over. Like she wants it to be like a fun like game kind of bonding experience. She's like, guys, let's just do this. Like, it'll be fun.
I don't know, it does kind of look like fun. Alora, have you had bad experiences with magic crystals that you're not telling us about?
It's not magic crystals exactly. It's just, in events like this, sometimes people that aren't great will try to, entice you with something.
That was so nice, though.
This is a giant bowl of candy, and once you take some of the candy, you'll owe them for it.
I don't know, I've had a good time in Gondwick so far, and everybody's been decently nice. I feel like it'd be weird to have, like, a magic trap crystal right out in front of the castle. I think it's just for fun. Probably not even going to come true anyway.
She's like super stressed out. Like, everything that she's known, she's just like,
Valerie's gonna put her hands on Alora's shoulders and be like, you don't have to make a wish.
I'm not going to. There's no way.
And she does another little awkward dance and slowly starts backing up.
No, please! Oh my gosh. Can we, like, just, let's get Myrtle and she can look at it again.
She's gonna want to make a wish for sure.
But she's like,
get everybody involved in the wish.
She's just jumping back and forth like, no.
Like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Hep, hep, hep.
Oh boy.
Valerie keeps backing up and she kind of shrugs and then she puts her hand on Vanya's shoulder and peeks over. She's like, are you wishing? Did you do it?
Anne's closing her eyes and she looks like she's closing her eyes. She's leaning really close to the crystal and she kind of like shrugs V's hand off her shoulder and she goes, shh.
I mean, I'm listening.
No, I'm whispering too quiet. You can't hear me.
DM.
I'm whispering too quiet. You can't hear me. Go ahead and make a perception check. But since her literal whole goal is to make you not hear her, it's a high DC.
Character sheet 12 plus. Oh, I don't have anything in that. 12.
Nope.
My ears are still ringing from throwing up.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sending my wish to God in a couple of seconds.
All right. Sounds good. In the meantime, what level is everyone again?
5.
5?
Level 5? Okay.
Okay, wish sent.
What the fuck is that?
I'm praying for all of you.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't even wish for anything really important. All you guys know, I wished for more apples for Mo.
Anyone whose eyes are open and looking towards the crystal, please make me a perception check.
Does that include Vanya?
Well, you did say your eyes were closed, but if you open them, then yes.
My eyes are closed while I'm making the wish, but when I'm done, I open them. Does that
Yeah.
count?
Yeah,
I
that's
got
fine.
a 26.
Jesus Christ.
17.
I'm gonna see all my friends dying.
I got a 9.
All right. So, Valerie and Alora, you guys notice that a large lightning bolt. No, I'm just kidding.
Vanya doesn't notice the lightning bolt because she rolled a 9.
No, I'm just kidding. You two, while you're looking at this and kind of seeing the spectacle happen, Valerie, you swear you see something in the crystal, but you're not sure. Alora, you are a bit more perceptive, and you notice very small motes of like blue and yellow and white lights for just a fraction of a second.
Could I? Is this something I would be familiar with like a history check or not?
You can roll a history check, but it is
Probably
very
really
high DC. It
I got a
is
17.
not enough.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, so all you know about it is what the old man told you. I'll say with a 17, you have heard the name world magic once before, but it was like in an obscure, weird legend somewhere.
So like a fairy tale kind of deal.
Yeah,
Right.
it's very like it has been. It even when you heard it, it was like, what is this person talking about?
Sure. Okay. Makes sense. Do her apples show up?
You do not notice any apples.
She's gonna say, Vanya, what did you wish for?
Vanya looks at them and puts a thumbs up, and she says, "Something we all need."
What? What is that? What is that cryptic vague
You
answer?
don't know what I need. She comes back, she whispers to Alora, and she goes, I made a fake wish. You're welcome.
Did you actually?
She just went up to the crystal and like mouthed nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. She wanted to like have fun with Vanya, but she also didn't want to upset Alora, so she did the best of both worlds.
Oh, that's very nice.
It's very nice. Wholesome V.
So you did.
Alright, okay, well, we did the thing.
Okay, well, I guess we can go back in and tell everyone about medicine.
What did you wish for?
Laura, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
She will look angry. Can I roll intimidation?
That's up to you guys.
Do it.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
charisma.
that's not very good. It's just an 8. She's just not a very scary person, I guess. But I'm gonna try anyway. And she's gonna say, Vanya, what did you wish for?
Laura, what if my wish doesn't come true if I tell you?
She looks very conflicted at this answer. I just...
Anya puts her hands on Alora's shoulders and she just like smiles very sincerely and looks her in the face and says, Laura, we're friends. There's nothing to be worried about.
Friends don't keep secrets. Valerie walks
Secrets are
aside.
no fun.
Yeah, you tell her, V. You get her.
Vanya yells, "You don't know wish rules!"
I'm gone.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Valerie, real quick, is gonna raise her wrist to her mouth, and first of all, when I talk into it, does it like relate to everybody, or do I talk to people specifically? Sorry, I feel like I asked this already, but I just wanna...
From what I understand and how I've been using it is you have to specify who you want to talk to. I feel like you can talk to multiple people at the same time.
Yeah, you can set up conference calls, and it's.
But you have to like. I think. At least I don't know if this is true, but I think you have to just specify who you want to talk to.
Correctamundo.
Okay. I'm gonna do the classic old psst to Cameo. Cam,
What?
how's it going?
I mean, it's going pretty well. I think. Also, when I receive the call, I move away from the table.
All right.
To take it. Yes. I think we struck a deal with 4 of the. I don't know if you remember the 4 people. Yes. I don't know why I'm talking kind of like you now. We
have that effect on people.
Also, while this was all going on, like there have been some people that have like shown interest in what you guys are doing and have started to like gather closer to the table.
Okay. I guess we're gathering a crowd now.
Oh, should I not be talking to you?
No, I've moved away. It's totally fine. But yeah, so yes, Grayson and Bart and Merlin and I have all I think we've got 4 people signed on. It could be more now. I guess I don't know. God knows. But yeah, so we've got some supporters.
Awesome. Okay, well, we talked to one person, and he showed some interest, but we have to talk to the head of medicine. What was the king's name again?
The king? The other guy.
The one I talked to.
Yeah.
Gorlord Dursk.
Gorlord Dursk was his name.
Okay.
And his people are sick with ether bite. He seemed interested in the train for transporting goods, but he wanted to make sure that he had the backing, or we had the backing of whoever's in charge of medicine first. So that's kind of where we're at. Sorry, we haven't been as successful as you.
Do I know who that is?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll another d20 and see if that helps.
Or medicine.
Are they talking through Minerva right
Okay.
now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted clarity because I saw that Val was on one side of the map and Cam was on the other, and I was like, wait.
What's happening?
I'm confused, but I forgot bracelets.
I'm probably better with history. Yes. 19.
Wait, sorry, what were you trying to figure out?
If I knew who the medicine person was, the head of medicine.
Or
whatever.
You have okay. Since you probably have the most experience with the council in general.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
You know who it was.
Oh.
Unless you've been
Maybe no.
specifically trying to keep tabs after you left.
No.
You would only know who it was when you left. You're not sure if it's the
Okay.
same person in that scene.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just say back. I used to know who that is. I don't know if it's the same person anymore.
They're
Since
here?
is the person who I knew it was here?
You have not seen that person.
I've not seen them. Okay. Not to my knowledge. I know we haven't been everywhere.
Wait, actually, sorry. Go ahead and oh god, roll me like the weirdest flashback perception check ever.
Okay. Oh, that's not great. 1 second. I think I might be proficient though. That sucks still. 11.
11? That's enough. You guys, it was noted very briefly, but you did not remember at the time.
Okay.
So back when you guys were on the
Doing the high five time.
doing the high five time,
Yeah.
there was
Jesus
a group that was on the balcony across from you that was kind of
okay.
snickering at you, and you realize,
Oh.
yeah, it's this guy.
Okay. So he's the old one, correct?
Yep, same
Wait,
one.
are
Okay.
you pointing at someone?
It's
Yeah.
there's a guy on the right hand side balcony.
Ah, gotcha.
I'll say yes, but again, I don't know if he still is the head of medicine. There might be a new one. I've been gone for 2 years, so.
No, that's fair. I just thought that might be a good lead to find out who it is.
For sure, that's true. We could definitely ask him, but yeah.
Unless we have enough money, and we don't have to talk to anyone else.
I don't think it's bad to try and pursue more, because I mean, more money for what?
I just want to go home. Also,
you don't have to. We can talk to Bart and see if we have enough.
I think we should all talk. Also, do you have eyes on my sister right now?
Yes.
I think. Where is she?
She's still on the ball floor, as far as I know. The dance floor, the ball floor.
Okay. Well,
the two very hot women just stepped in front of her, though.
All right. Thank you, Cameo. We will meet up with you shortly.
Okay.
Okay. And
We're bottom left.
Question mark?
Question mark, yeah.
And Valerie takes a big
Bottom
sigh.
Right. Just kidding.
And looks back at Vanya and Alora, and then looks at the door to go back into the ball. And hesitates for a second before going to sit on the side of the fountain and just collect herself for a minute and splash some water on her face, and chill out for a second. That's anyone else's cue to chime in.
Waiting to see if that psycho lady was gonna do anything with you.
Yeah.
From what you can tell, she's just kind of standing there, somewhat leaning against the statue here, and just kind of,
I guess
enjoying the scenery. From what you can tell, she's looking outwards.
Okay, cool. She's trying not to bother anybody. She just needs a second.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, now your wish didn't come true. Let's go back in.
I don't know if my wish came true or not.
Well, you won't tell me what it is, so
So
I'm just gonna assume it didn't come true. It just
Maybe it'll
backfired.
just come true later. You have to have a little faith. Even the smallest seed takes years to grow into a big tree.
I just hope that big tree doesn't take everything that you love and cherish. No, come on. She's gonna take Vanya's wrist and lead her back towards the group, or towards V on the fountain.
Can I get a moon check?
Moon check. Yeah, you figure the moon's pretty high in the sky. You figure you don't. It is very close to its highest point. You think that it could be. I mean, obviously, it's not an exact measure, but you're pretty sure the time is enclosing fast.
Okay, so as Alora is pulling on Vanya's wrist, Vanya's kind of playful, happy demeanor shifts because she's looking around and she can see the moonlight kind of glinting off of everything shiny in the vicinity. And so when she looks up and she realizes how how high it is in the sky, she kind of stops in her tracks and pulls Alora to stop as well, and seems. It's just very unusual how quickly her demeanor has changed and how she suddenly seems like she's far away.
Alora will she would keep walking and then just kind of as Vanya stops, pull herself back. No, wait. Come on, I said let's go inside. Just look, you looking wistfully and all that jazz, that works on me sometimes, but it's not gonna work right now.
Vanya stays serious and looks back at Alora, and she actually looks nervous. Usually Vanya doesn't look nervous. Her emotions range from bored to irritated. And but nervous or fearful is not something you've seen on her before.
Allura, well, I mean, this is like something I can totally see, right? It's not something you're trying to conceal.
Yeah.
Okay. Allura's gonna talk to her bracelet and go, V, how far away are you? Vanya's acting weird. But like weirder than normal.
Saying that out loud.
Yes.
Wait, you're saying Vanya like grabs onto your wrist where you have the bracelet and she goes, shh, no, don't tell V.
Why? What do you mean?
Can I hear that?
Did you leave it on?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how the bracelets work, so it's like, does it hang up? I don't know.
Yeah, you have to. Essentially, it is will based. So if you want it to hang up, it will.
Maybe you hear things that are muffled? I guess.
Did I hear that? I'm asking DM.
You can roll a perception check.
Okay. 17.
Yep.
Wait, why?
Valerie looks hurt. Like, and she gets up and goes inside.
No!
Oh shoot, no!
Oh no.
Okay, Vanya sees her leaving. She can tell that she's upset, although she doesn't know to what degree. She's just assuming that she's upset because she went away instead of towards us. And she just looks at Allura and in a very hurried, panic tone, she says, Allura, I have something to tell you. I really need you to keep it between us, or maybe tell V. I don't know. I just need someone to lean. I need somebody in right now. Can I trust you?
Yeah, okay. She's like, keep in mind, Allura's still thinking that something is gonna happen to Vanya because of this wish. So she's like, she's gonna fucking disappear, like get Thanos snapped or some shit. Like, this is her final moments. Like, she's so scared. Go ahead.
Laura, you know, earlier when I was talking about the lady by the fountain, and you know, I said she was crazy and I didn't really trust going by her.
Yeah?
I have a secret that she told me. I'm not supposed to tell you, but I don't know what else to do. She she's also looking up nervously at the moon periodically.
What is, I mean, should we get everyone? Like,
No, I'm not supposed to be telling anybody. Don't want anyone to get hurt, but I don't even know what's going on. I don't trust anyone at this godforsaken ball.
I think we should get V. Like, she's really strong. I don't have any combat experience. I just play my fucking fluty too. Like,
Shh. No, shh. I know, but I don't want it. I don't want there to be a fight.
but you said that lady was scary, and you don't know. What did she tell you?
Anya gives Allura the note out of her boobs.
Oh, okay.
Are you
really
doing
should-
so stealthily?
I would like to be doing everything we're doing stealthily. Like I'm whispering, doing
Go
a
ahead,
sneaky.
go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
We really gotta get you like a purse or something.
Oh shit! I got a 6.
GG's, Vanya.
I'm sorry.
Dice hate me.
Man, probably shouldn't have done that right next to a guard. As you do that, you see that this guard takes notice of you trying to stealthily pass a note. And you see him start to approach.
Okay, so I can like perceive that he's approaching.
Oh yeah, he's very loud.
Okay. Did we get his name before?
No. I know, because I didn't give him one.
Okay.
What's all this then?
What do you mean, sir?
Sorry, are we bothering you?
Yeah,
Anybody?
we're just kind of sitting, talking. Well, not sitting, we're standing and talking. In this lovely courtyard.
I saw that suspicious note. What's going on here?
I'm appalled that you would take notice of another person pulling something out of their personal body region.
Exactly! Oh my gosh. I can't believe they would hire someone like that here. Have you no shame?
It's extremely disrespectful. Do you know who we are?
Oh no.
It's
not quite where I thought it was going to go. Oh, I love it.
Where it's going now?
Okay, you haven't. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what kind of fucking check shaming this guy would be.
I don't know,
guess.
It depends if he's into it, really.
Oh God. Oh no. I think that's an intimidation check. Weirdly.
I also get to partake in the +5 because it's charisma.
Intimidation is charisma based, so yeah.
Yeah.
Because your claim of do you know who you are actually has some weight because you are notable at the ball now.
We're scarier and more charming.
It's true.
I got a 19.
Yeah, you see that he sort of like steps back, like realizing that he doesn't know who you are, and like that's scary to him because he's like, oh God, it's some new foreign dignitary that's like my apologies, I simply have been informed to investigate any suspicious activities, and I'm afraid I must ask you to show me what you were passing, but please, respectfully, I mean no ill. You could see him kind of fumbling a little bit.
Vanya's holding her ground, and shoot. Vanya's holding her ground. She says, shoot, I'm trying to think of how to. I don't know how to be a fake dignitarian.
Finish him.
Kill him. Let's get out of here.
Oh, no. Oh God, no. Take your time, though.
Maybe let's go a different route. She softens up and says, "Oh no, it's okay. I'm sure that it's not possible to know everybody who's at the ball. Only I'm a little surprised that you aren't aware of who we are, but maybe you can run that over with your fellow guardsmen and be sure not to make such a mistake again."
All right. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Also with advantage since he is put off guard.
Okay.
But guarding is his only duty.
Yeah, he's bad at it.
This poor guy's having a midlife crisis as we speak.
22.
Yeah. He after you finish him off, he's like, yes, of course. My apologies. I will do so right away. And not only does he leave you alone, he actively leaves.
Where is he going?
He's going to talk to his other guards. He needs to know who you are.
Oh shoot, we have limited time.
You told him to do it, so he's doing it.
Okay. I think we leave. I think we go back to the group, and we tell them about the note. And,
So Laura did Laura read the note, or did he interrupt us?
Oh yeah.
That was interrupting, so you have not had time to read it, but the guard is currently not there. So.
Okay,
Laura,
I'm gonna read it, but I'm gonna walk as I do so.
All right.
Laura, where are you going?
I'm reading the note and I'm going back.
Oh, I'm stuck under you.
Oh no! Ah. Okay. I'm reading the note. I'm going back and grabbing V, and Cam and.
No, if you read the note, then you'll know why we're not supposed to tell anybody. I can't tell anybody. We can't tell everyone about this. Someone's going to get hurt or something.
I can't remember what the note says, DM.
It says something about don't tell anybody.
It's no actual secret. It just says don't tell anyone.
No, the note says, Oh, let's see if I can remember.
When the moon is at
sorry.
its highest point, meet me at the
Something-
southeastern balcony. Come alone, tell no one it's a matter of life and death.
Bingo, bango.
Wow.
Wow!
Notes, yay!
Thank you. I have it written down somewhere, but I currently have 4 notepads open.
Merlin.
Merlin's telepathy as Grace does. Okay. It says to go alone, but I really don't like the idea of you going alone. So, why don't B and I get a vantage point on this balcony, and then you can go, and that way you have backup.
I think that'll work.
Okay.
I have to go to the balcony though. I don't think I have much time. The moon looks really high. The moon
Okay.
looks really high. Tell V what's going on. Tell her that I'm sorry if for any miscommunication. I didn't mean anything, not including her.
Okay. If you're in danger and you don't see us, just hit Minerva, like, you know, some static will pop up or something. We'll be listening to it.
Oh my God, guard! What do you want?
Yes, my sincerest apologies from earlier. And he bows a little bit. He's like, I have conference with the guards at the front, and I now am aware of your statuses, Vanya and Laura, of the Railblazer project. And he kind of like keeps bowing.
Wow, they're very thorough up there.
As they should be.
Yes.
And I informed my guard captain, and I am afraid I must insist on seeing the contraband.
Hold on one moment, please.
Take your time.
Listen, guard, I need exactly 1 spellcasting amount of time to think about this.
If you could give me exactly 6 seconds.
I mean, do I have anything? I don't know if I have anything. I have this giant jug of mayonnaise. That's like...
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, sir. That was no piece of paper. That was a bit of mayo.
Did you mean this? Mayonnaise is actually banned in this kingdom. You brought in a foreign object.
Well, it's an instrument, so Laura
you
needs
can,
it.
you can. Well, actually, can you guys roll insight as well?
Sure.
Hmm.
I got a 10.
All right.
I got 5.
All right. Alora, you do notice that he still seems a little off kilter from earlier.
Okay.
Ooh.
She will say...
Kiss him and run away.
What the heck? Yeah, buy him a few drinks. These are schematics for the Railblazer, and I can't just show them to anyone, unfortunately. They're very important to our boss. They're his plans. We can't just show them to you. You'll steal them. This is his life's work.
All right, go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Okay. Am I good at that? I'm on 19.
You got a 19?
I'm good at that. Yeah. Yeah. I got a 19.
And not only does what you say, like, you say it with fervor and in a way that, like, puts him, like, further back on his heels, it also matches what he had been told earlier, that you guys are part of the Railblazer project. And so with all this evidence mounted against him and his willpower to continue this waning, he simply bows again and he says, apologies for the intrusion. Please don't leave a bad review for me with the guard captain. And he walks away.
Bad review.
Guard Yelp.
Guard Yelp. On Guard Yelp.
I
Gelp.
love him. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love him so much.
And it just says, nice.
Thanks. Okay. You head there and I'll get everyone else that I think maybe, or ask them what we can do. How much time would you say I have?
For what?
If I were to go across the yard, that is a square, and like head back towards the ball, but talking on Minerva to Cam and Valerie.
I mean, it'd only take a few minutes to get there. Not a...
Okay. I'm just gonna...
Can Mid also follow on our heels? Can I take Mid to the balcony with me?
I mean...
that's not up to me.
Hey, Cameo.
Mid will come with you. Sorry, I was on BRB.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hey, sorry. Hey, come on, bud.
Yeah, I think Mid's just kind of been following Vanya around.
I'm gonna be walking in the same general direction because it's
There.
I can
this
give
one, right?
I can give control of Mid.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'll pay attention.
What area are we going? This one?
It's this one, right? Southeast, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. So that's like right by the door.
We're walking together. Yeah, let's walk together. Yay.
Okay, yay. So we'll just go in.
When you guys go in, Elora, you notice something almost immediately upon entering the door.
Oh, okay.
You see...
Mid sits in the chair. Sorry.
you see this guy.
I don't want it yet! I was gonna get him later! I got you!
I don't want it yet.
Fuck.
The guy you recognize.
Panic?
I don't really know where Valerie would be right now.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was waiting. So I guess...
I mean, there's a few minutes. There's
down.
a couple minutes before you
Yeah.
guys get there, since you guys were doing your thing. If V, you want to do anything before they got here.
Yeah, I guess I would just want to retcon a little bit and be like, be Cameo. I think, we need your help. There's, Vanya is going to the southeast balcony and she's meeting with someone. I don't know. There's this weird, crazy note, and she's trying to whisper this whole time, but talking very fast, as she's walking.
Can you roll me a stealth check?
Okay. I don't think I'm good at that. I'm actually pretty good at it, but not that great. It's a 9.
Okay.
Oh no, don't say and she's going to, just like as she's walking through the door, she'll just be like, so yeah, if you could just meet me, and she will make eye contact with this guy.
Boing.
Oh,
He also makes eye contact with you.
can I do a history check? Am I supposed to know him?
Sure, you can. You can make a history check.
Or is there a different check I should do?
You can make a history check. History is fine.
18.
18. You see him, now that you see him a lot closer and you guys are making direct eye contact, you take a second to really rack your brain and you get it. You know who this is. You know him as Sturgill. And you remember him from the Isle of Eris.
Oh, okay. We were like buds then. Maybe?
you never you didn't
just
interact with him
remember
a
him.
lot. You just know that he was he lived there, he was a member of the community, and also a member of another notable group.
Okay. Sheila awkwardly hold up a hand and go, "Hey, there."
You see he sees you, his face lights up a little bit, and he kind of like does a big goofy wave almost.
Oh, wow, he's so cute! Oh my gosh! Okay. I'm scared for no reason. Okay, he's
And he comes
okay.
over to you.
okay.
Vanya just looking back and forth between them and is just super confused.
Are you staying like next to me? Or are you
Guess I was on my way, but then when I saw you I guess I'm further away. I'm not gonna be
Right.
like in the conversation. I'm gonna be like right here. I was on my way, but then I saw you stop and make eye contact with Sturgill, and now I'm confused about whether or not you're gonna be there for me.
Oh no! Yeah, good idea.
And he walks up to you and he goes, Alora!
Oh my gosh! Wow, he's so polite. I love him.
I haven't seen you in forever.
So I do like know him. I wouldn't be like a stranger.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I understand. Okay.
Yeah, you two have had like, you weren't like best friends or nothing, but you two have talked before.
Okay. Cool. Sturgill, wow, what are you doing here?
Oh well, well, you know me, a little party boy.
Well, you know.
I mean,
I guess things don't change that often.
I mean, it's a little complicated. If you'd like, I could get you a drink. We could go somewhere and talk about it, perhaps.
Sure. And she like nervously looks at Vanya. She's like, "Why don't you, go, get me a drink, and I'll be right there. I'm helping my coworker, my friend right now. Balls aren't really her thing. She's not really used to it. I just, you know how it is."
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll go grab that, and then if you want to meet me, and then he kind of looks back over, up the balcony here, and he says, "If you want to meet me over at that table over there, that's where my friend Recon is sitting.
Sure.
I'll be over there with him."
Sure. Yeah, sounds good, Sturgill. I'll be there shortly. You can just grab me whatever you're having, and she gives him finger guns.
I'll grab 3. Then he keeps going.
Okay. Then
Vanya gives her a thumbs up, like a confused thumbs up, like a question from far away.
Allura gives her a thumbs up and quickly like runs to V and hopefully Cam.
And then in the distance you hear, "Challenger's comes at your service."
Oh boy.
Poor
He's
little
gonna
party
be there
boy.
for a while.
Yeah, yes, good. That's what I wanted. So is Cam? Let's see.
What?
I would have. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You were BRB.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
No, I came back.
Okay. So Vanya is busy, and I just think the three of us should maybe make sure that she is going to be okay. Yeah?
What?
Okay, it's just, it's like a secret, and I can't say the secret, but I just want to make sure Vanya's okay. So could you just humor me, maybe?
What? Is Cameo here? Is Cameo coming?
No.
I don't know what Valerie did.
He's just running around.
I don't know because there's a whole conversation happening.
Well, I called you both on Minerva and asked if you could meet me.
Oh, did you ask me as well?
Yeah, I said Cam and me, just because you know the property and I don't.
What's up?
Okay, so there's this thing with Vanya, and she's on the balcony to our right, and I just want to make sure that everything that will happen there that I can't say because it's a secret is gonna be okay.
What are you even talking about right now?
I guess I want to try to. Oh my god.
Who's that man you were talking to?
Okay, yeah.
He's not important. He's a guy. So, no, not like that. Can
Very confused.
I mean, yes. I'll go with you. I'm just. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Valerie, do you not want to stand on the table?
What?
you were on the table.
Everybody! I hate it here! No. What?
I don't know how to say this. This is Marilyn.
Is Vanya okay?
I think so, but I don't know for sure, so that's what I want to make sure of. I'm her bodyguard, and so are the two of you, so let's go.
Are
and
we?
She starts like, yes, you are.
I think we're Bart's bodyguards.
Okay, well. Cam!
What?
Why
I'm
are we
just
not-
trying to...
Why are we not why are why are we telling the rest of the group?
Yeah, if Vanya's in trouble, I feel like people should know about it.
We just don't have that much time. But
What do you mean?
What the fuck happened in the fucking 4 minutes that I came back in here?
Laura's going to get frustrated and she's going to, like, stealthily take the note from her...
Boobs.
Not boobs. I think she would have just carried it in her hand. She doesn't have, like, a purse or anything. And she's going to, like, take Cam's hand in hers and then, like, pass the note that way. So... You shouldn't.
Would you like to roll a sleight of hand check, please?
Yes, but I
I want
would
to get involved in your fucking note passing bullshit.
But I would like advantage because I did just like take his hand and then just like shake hands to pass it, or like
All right, I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay, I was like, I'm trying to do it so that there's no freaking way. Okay.
Sorry, my wheel of monotony is slow. Is very almost done. I'm just like.
I mean, I did get
very
a
hard at it.
26.
Damn.
Yeah, 24 and then 26, so that's pretty pog.
That is pretty pog. All right, continue.
Yay! Yeah, I know. Time to roll for hot. It's good. Yeah. So that's the thing that's happening here.
This okay.
So
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to get involved with this.
I still don't know what's happening.
I
Or did I
do the
read it?
same thing with Valerie.
I mean, I don't want another roll to happen. Am I able to read it with Cameo or no?
I scoot very close. I like shoulder to shoulder Valerie
Okay.
as I read the note.
All
So I
right.
know what's happening?
You can read it, yeah. But please roll me a sleight of hand check.
Who?
You can,
Okay.
since you're trying to conceal the
Ugh. I swear to God, Alora. I swear to God.
I didn't want this.
note.
Okay, that's not bad though. That's not bad. 1 second. Sleight of hand. That's a 19.
Nice.
Yay! I told everyone not to.
Oh my God.
That's unfortunate.
wish on the stupid thing.
For those watching along home,
The DM just rolled a 20.
All right, continue.
swear to God.
I don't know how else to do it.
I give it back
Reddit?
to you. I'm giving the note back to you.
Don't do that. You'll have to roll again.
I'm just doing it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on.
Gave her this. Who?
I don't know.
Then why do we care? I don't. Who the fuck?
Fine.
Hoomst. Hoomst.
I don't want to fuck up here. I don't want to mess anything up here.
Well, where is she?
She's on the balcony waiting for this
Mid is
person.
with her.
So let me get this straight. We got. She's talking really quiet.
Mhm.
A random note from a random stranger, and we're just going to go with it.
I don't want anything to happen to her. Yeah,
I
doing
don't
this?
either. But why do we fucking care about this random ass person that? Who's? Oh my god. What? Okay, fine. I'll go. Fine.
Mid is with her. What is there something specific that you needed from me?
I just thought maybe you would know something where we could get a
I'm
vantage.
sorry, I'm watching Valerie just like for some reason go the long way and then jump this wall up until this other level.
I thought maybe there would be a place we could like
Wait, I don't even know where I
vantage
put it.
on where the balcony is.
Like watch?
Yeah, so we can watch the balcony and they can't see us.
I mean, there's like trees outside, but or like go chat up the other people on the other balcony. I don't really know. I didn't really frequent the vantage points of the castle.
I would have thought you would.
Sorry, that
Okay.
sounds rude. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just
No.
very nervous.
Yeah, you
As
need
am
both.
I.
Okay. Then is there a way? I'm just gonna start walking then. Is there a door leading to like this? I guess there's not. I don't see one.
Leading to what?
Oh my god,
To
bro.
Oh, this section?
yeah, sorry. I
No,
forgot to do this.
there is not any clear way to get over there that you can see.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
However, you do remember being able to get in on the other side.
Right. Right.
Wait.
Wait, the others. You mean
The greenhouse.
the greenhouse? Oh,
Around the
but
whole freaking castle.
You could go around the whole building.
Oh my god.
I mean, sure. Why not at this point? Fuck it. That's what I'm doing.
Valerie
taking a
looks to
break.
Cameo.
I'm not gonna just leave Vanya there. Like, I don't know who this person is, but if something happens to Vanya, then
I'm just looking to Cameo to see what Cameo's doing. I'm gonna come with you.
I have a plan, but I need someone to be with me.
Is this a third side quest? Or is this
No.
related to
This is related to the Vanya situation.
Okay.
Can we just go sit on somewhere? Is there like an empty balcony? Probably not.
Yeah, the only empty balcony that did exist was the other one.
I'm just trying to figure out where the place is with the least amount of people. Okay. Valerie, will you do me a huge favor?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I just want to make sure that I don't want to dismiss Alora's worries, and I want to make sure Vanya's okay. Will you come up to me, to the balcony that I went to earlier, and I just need you to stand there with me, and like hang out.
Yes,
With
but
me.
Alora just took off. Oh my god, this is such a mess.
Okay, if you want to go with Alora, that's fine. I can maybe talk to Grayson or Merlin.
No, I can go with you, but maybe we should call Alora back.
I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm gonna. It's so hard to talk here.
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate balls.
She's gonna talk into Minerva to
Yeah.
Alora, be like, Cameo has an idea on a balcony. Where are you?
I'm already on the other side of the castle. Don't
Well,
worry,
maybe-
I'm on my way.
It is at that point you reach the gate, which is locked.
Oh, whoops. It's locked. Just kidding.
Whoops.
Okay, maybe come back.
Okay. I'll start walking back. I know this will take time, so like if time is passing, you know, it is passing. So she's booking it though. She's like, run in. She's track star. Go get him. Oh no! Fuck off, Sturgill! Go right now.
Oh my god. Oh, no.
All right.
It's okay, she's outside.
Yeah, he don't even know.
He like sees you through the windows.
I know. I was gonna say he's just matching pace. She's just fucking waving like,
Stop.
You actually are. Okay. You're making me angry, dude.
He's going a little bit slower than you because he's carrying a
Okay.
few drinks, but.
Oh, poor boy. Well, unfortunate for him, I beat him. Okay, where do we go? Where do we go?
Let's go. Come on. Hi, Grayson, my Merlin.
Everybody, bye.
Oh, what's going on?
Grayson, yes.
God.
Tug's got the paperwork covered. Grayson's
Why,
got it.
hello again!
Oh, wow.
My God.
Sorry, buddy. I'm still not fluent in dipshit.
Now
where we
you
going?
realize my grand trap! You're surrounded by assholes! No, I'm just kidding.
I'm so stressed out. I'm so stressed out.
Where's Cameo's there? I also teleport.
Yeah.
Teleport.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, no, hold on. What's up? Wait.
Cameo's there!
Wait, how'd you get over there?
Can I not?
What?
I went up one of the sets of stairs and I just went up there.
Which direction did you go?
Whichever way makes the most sense.
Okay, so
I would know which way to go.
yeah,
That is allowed for normal
Okay.
people.
yes, you do. You do know which way, which is that southern end, and then up north. You do pass a few people. Specifically, notably, you do see again. Oh, jeez, what did I do? Oh no, I broke everything. Oh, I'm permanently arrow mode. Oh, there we go. You did see right as you were about to get to this balcony. Over here, you see Lock and Key sitting at a table.
I don't care about them. I'm just going. We already said hi. We already did our things. I'm going through this way.
All right.
I love that Myrtle is still just talking to all these fucking rich guys.
I mean, I don't think anyone said anything to her, so she's just like, all right, carry on.
I love that for you.
And
so
while
much.
all that's going on, it is at
She'll
about
entertain our guests.
this
Our new
point
friends.
that the moon hits its highest point in the sky.
I will say, I'm doing the thing with my familiar that I can see through their shit and hear through their shit.
Which
Or see. I don't remember which
Dogs.
it is.
yeah, you get
Dogs.
sight and sound.
Am I with 100 feet of it?
That's an excellent question.
I have to move closer.
You have to move closer.
Vanya, move up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, we'll be over here.
Sorry, Grayson. I'm like, is that close enough? I don't know how to do the measuring thing.
Oh.
You need
here
to
we
be. I believe you need to be. Let me see.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I mean, just a couple closer. Yeah.
I'm on the plant. Can I be on the plant?
You need. Well, you
Be
can
next
be.
to be on me on the other side.
You can be like here.
Over here.
Here?
One more.
Okay.
There you go. That's with it. That's 100 exactly.
Okay. So I'm gonna explain before I cast it. Is it okay if we do this before we move over to Vanya?
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, when are we taking a break?
We were just about to.
Okay, all right, sorry. So I'm just gonna be like, all right, since everybody's here, I have a way, and I'm talking very, very, very quietly. I know we're on the other side of a door, but I just want to make sure, no, window, I mean, that the guard isn't here. if you all could just like maybe stand around me and like have a normal conversation. And it'll sound weird. I need somebody to hold my hand. And then I just need, if someone can squeeze it just really hard if something happens or we need to move. Because I will not be able to hear or see.
Can do.
Okay.
Do you want to roll me a stealth check?
Can I have advantage because we're far away and there's a...
Yeah, you can have advantage.
Can I cast guidance?
Oh my god, I love you.
Yeah, go for it.
Is that a D4?
That is a
Okay,
D4.
When I grab Cam's hand, I do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. That's a lot better. Thank you for advantage. I care so much for you. Thank you.
I remembered my thing.
Also, I did get a 4 on the D4, which is amazing.
Let's go.
Stealth. That's a 24.
24?
Yeah.
24.
Oh my god.
No.
It's not like I said anything suspicious.
It's true.
I just said talk around me and hold my hand,
It's
essentially.
true.
Swear to God.
Wait, don't you? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say the +5, but that's charisma.
Yeah.
You see this guard just through the window, just shift to the side.
Okay. Okay. Forget where I need to be.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And I think now that you guys are set up and the meeting is at hand, I think that's where we'll take our break.
Okay.
Cool.
Position yourselves around me, children.
Yeah,
Please,
get
I
the
need.
over here.
I'm so stressed out.
I'm doing my best to help you. Listen.
I know.
And then I will
Oh,
cast the
what?
Find Familiar thing.
All right. So back in.
Where we, yeah.
What do we want to do for break?
10
minutes?
or
10 minutes?
5?
Yeah, 5 or 10's good for me. I just gotta use the facilities again.
I think 5 will be fine.
I think 5 is fine.
Yeah.
Yes, 5.
All right.
Okay.
Yes, we will take our 5-minute break. Hi, Ken. Thanks for coming. You showed up right when we're taking a break, but I hope you stick around.
Oh no.
Hi, Ken. Hey, is that Ken from twitch.tv/Bacanari?
I want to take a sip of my
Slash
vodka
subscribe?
cranberry.
Yeah. Hydration and posture check. Thank you. Thank you, Ken. But yes, we will be back in 5 minutes. I'll see you guys then.
Leave me alone.
Stop!
I don't want to be the fucking main protagonist in this harem anime, okay? Get me out of here.
Are you sure about that?
Only if they're all bad boys.
It's so weird because like I can't picture Allura with a bad boy.
I
Yeah.
can.
Allura, I don't think Allura is necessarily into it. Marilyn is. I'm just
Like by
projecting at this
extension,
point.
Allura's into it.
Yeah, I'm just projecting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. That's D&D. That's D&D.
No, I think she would probably like a good boy. I had a bad boy.
No one's talked to the gladiator yet.
I want to, but I know V wants to talk to him too. So, wait.
Yeah, but Juby keeps making it sound like Allura should and not V, so.
I think a lot of people might like this guy, from what I've heard. I don't know.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I think I would like this guy.
I bet he would be great.
How 10
Guy.
would make out with him.
Ooh,
Ooh, the night. The night boy.
right.
Alrighty. Is everyone back?
Gladiator of the
I
Dawn or
don't have
whatever.
Warner's back yet.
Oh.
Is Sam back?
I'm back.
Okay, yay.
Detroit become dog.
Okay, let go.
All right. Holly, you're back, right?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Cool. That was enough.
Noises.
Noises. That counts. All right. So, we pick back up. Vanya, you were sitting on the balcony just kind of waiting, I assume?
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting by my good old plant friend, looking around nervously.
You hear a voice in your head.
What the fuck?
And
Man, you're useless.
it says, I thought I said come alone.
Jumps
Ew.
and looks around. She's looking for someone to see. And she says out loud, I thought I was meeting a person here.
We will, if you're alone.
A dog doesn't
It's a
count.
dog.
Do you say a dog doesn't count out loud?
Yeah.
I'm no fool. I know familiar when I see one.
Fuck.
Anya looks down at Mid.
Mid barks.
Harm is a familiar. Can't even talk.
Prying eyes, perhaps?
Anya says, no, I came here as a favor to you.
You hear a laugh in your mind, which is just unsettling. Just the concept of it. I don't need to talk to you. I'm trying to help you.
Why do I need your help?
Trust me. I suppose I need yours as well. But I can't risk this.
Anya looks at Mid and pats the top of his head and then also like shoos him away. Bud. Goodbye, Bud. Fine. Is that good enough?
Perfect. Now move to the southern edge of the balcony.
I already got rid of my dog for you.
Vanya, if the voice in your head tells you to jump off the balcony, please do not do it.
Go to the southern edge.
Son of a bitch.
As you get down there, a few things happen. One, are you guys trying to keep an eye on her at all still?
Yes.
I would think so.
Okay. It is a little bit difficult, with, all these people in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and roll me some perception checks.
Can actually, I don't know if you heard me. I said I dismissed the spell, but I actually don't really want to.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you.
Okay, yeah, I realized that my mic was muted when I was talking the whole time. But I think I'll keep Mid watching, just kind of like from here.
In which case, you don't need to roll.
Okay.
You get a fun piece of information, and then everyone else who wants to try and see what's going on can roll as well. Unless you just want to inform them, Cam, then we can just skip that.
Whatever works. I want Caroline to have her 19.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it was Nathan, but
Oh, whatever. Close enough.
Anyways, you see through what? Where's my thing? What?
Myrtle actually sees everything.
I've lost my space bar. Did I lose my keyboard?
She placed a psychic charm on Vanya like 4 sessions ago, and she actually got to witness everything.
Yay.
Where'd my... Oh, I know why. All right. I'm a fool. Yeah, that's the problem. All right. So you notice through V, you notice this, as well as Cam, you notice through Solomid's eyes, that as soon as Vanya crosses about here, she completely vanishes from sight.
I cannot.
And Vanya, as you continue down, you pass that line, and suddenly you realize that you're passing through a threshold. And as you get to the other side, it doesn't seem to be. It seems to still just be the balcony. But what you do notice is that there is suddenly a figure here.
Oi. Oh man, I really went right up to you, huh? Sorry,
Yeah.
Can you point out where the line was again?
It was about here.
Okay.
So the idea being that he specifically kept it against the window so that the window can't get a view in.
Okay, she jumps back just a little, but is still staying within that thing.
All right. I didn't mean to startle you.
You didn't mean to startle me. You just
Apologies.
appeared out of nowhere.
Well, technically, never mind. It's a necessary precaution.
Better be really important. I have a lot of people that, rely on me.
It is, and I'm afraid I'm going to add to that list.
Go on.
You didn't tell anyone about this, did you? And he kind of looks around.
Does it look like anyone is watching us?
He looks you. Well, can you roll a deception check?
I mean, is it deception if you can't see anyone watching us?
Well, if you want me to just use logic to combat you, then I certainly can do that instead.
Got a 4.
All right. He looks you up and down and he says, "You don't seem the wizard type to me. Where'd you get a familiar?"
I have friends.
And there's the biscuit.
Oh, he says.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Never mind, Vanya. You can do so much better. Heaven is still there.
You told someone, didn't you?
My friends know to keep an eye on each other.
God damn it! And he starts like looking over the balcony edge and like looking towards the roof. And then you see him open his cloak and take out what looks to be a thick, old spell book.
Oh, okay.
Spell book, Jesus Christ. And it's just a very large tome. And you see him kind of read something in it and do some small hand gestures. And you see some runes pop out, and then you swear you see the book kind of move on its own a little bit. Then he goes, "Well, it seems we have some time at least."
Then hurry up, because I don't have all night.
And then, as if triggered by the sass, you hear weirdly the book say, "Well, I don't either," and then he immediately slams it shut and shoves it into his bag.
Oh my god.
He's like, "Listen. I don't have a lot of time anyways, so I guess that works out for both of us. So I guess I'll cut right to the chase. There are some people here that aren't exactly what they seem. And he's kind of putting his hand to his head, trying to figure out how to say this as like concisely as possible. And he says, "All right, well, don't freak out. But did we lose someone?
Caroline's internet cut out.
Oh shit.
She's resetting it right now.
Gotcha. She wouldn't hear this anyways. And he kind of sighs to himself. There's no easy way to put this. That group of people is here to assassinate the king.
You fucking kidding me?
What? Vanya looks incredibly upset by this because she's really just like she doesn't really care about the king, but she knows like how much he means to Cameo, and so she just thinks about Cameo immediately and is like, "What?"
You see, he reaches into his other pocket and he pulls out a small. It looks like a box, almost a music box, and you see him kind of look at one side and then he cranks it a little bit, and he says, I can answer some of your questions, but I'm afraid time is short."
What is that? Like a timer? What is that?
This is what maintains the field.
How do you know that this group is here? Can we do something to stop them?
I very much hope you can.
I'm gonna need a little bit more information than this. I can't just assassinate everyone in the room in hopes to save the king.
I also would hope you wouldn't do that. Listen, I'll give you what information I can, but there's a lot at work here.
Tell me what I need to know.
They're a group. I got as much information as I can about them, but they're incredibly secretive. Frankly, it's impressive how well they hide information. I'm pretty good at my job, and information's one of them. I wish I could tell you more about them.
Listen, I really want to help you. Do you know when it's supposed to happen?
And you see him kind of like tapping his foot and tapping his head and trying to think. And he's like, logically speaking, unless they're planning on doing a full frontal assault, it wouldn't be here at the ball, unless of course they have some sort of illusion magic. Illusions would be, but there are powerful mages here, powerful defenders as well. I imagine one of them, and then he's like going through, like he pulls out a small notebook and is like writing in it, and he's like, it's hard to tell. I can't imagine they would do it so openly, at least not while the king can actively make choices and move around. It would be difficult to make an illusion of that. But not impossible.
And I have a lot of friends. We're pretty cool with the king, I think. And between the 6 of us, I mean, if Bart, I don't know if we can rely on Bart for something like this. We might want to leave his poor soul out. But between the 6 of us, I'm sure we could do something.
I really hope you can. Listen. All I'm saying is that with the amount of secrecy they have, I don't think they're just gonna up and do it, you know? I don't know when.
Poison? In his drink tonight?
God, if only I knew. That's one of the other things. I can't be seen here. I'm afraid I won't be much help.
I have a friend with illusionary magic. We could maybe make you look like someone else.
Frankly, me being here is already a problem. I'm risking a lot just doing this, even with all these magics. There's a lot at work here you don't know.
Why don't you do something about the king situation? Why do you need my help?
Just getting this close to this building was a problem. Do you know about the spy network?
Tell me about the spy network.
The guards
do
you
I know
see.
About...
You don't. The guards you see are not the only ones here. The shadows, the rooftops. Simple guards are not the only protection the king has. but it works as a double-edged sword. I'm not the, and then he kind of gestures to himself, most noble type. I also didn't describe him, so I'm gonna say he had a hood up this whole time. He takes his hood off, and you see that he also has a large scar across his face.
Ooh.
And I'm a bit recognizable.
Yikes! Yeah, I see you from a mile away. I'm impressed that you got in here. Looking like that, I had to put on this fancy outfit to get in here, feeling like a fool.
That's one of the reasons that I wanted to talk to someone who wasn't a noble. Someone who had some skill.
I'm not a noble.
None of them can be
Skill?
true.
My party's got you covered. We got tons of skill.
There are plenty of folks here who are not as they seem. I don't know how many exactly. But this is not it's an organization. It's more than one person, and I'm sure they didn't come here alone.
Hey Aiden, could you move Ginkgo to the map?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
Not a problem.
Here, Ginkgo.
Sorry, I wasn't reading it. And then he looks at his box again, and he's like, he tries to wind it again. You can tell he's putting more effort into it. I'm afraid I'm not too much help here.
I appreciate you risking coming here to tell someone. And I'm just glad that it ended up being me and not someone else. He kind of thinks about some of the people that they've run into at the ball so far that are less than trustworthy, like the king's right hand and some other this shady people that we've met, and she kind of scowls thinking about them.
Yeah. Anyways, I need to get going. And then he kind of looks up towards the roof. You should act like something normal is happening.
Okay. Do my best. You be okay?
I've been alone for a while. I've lived so far.
Maybe we'll meet again.
If we're both lucky. And at that, he pulls out his large tome again. You hear the tome again go, boss, why don't we just tell it? And he closes the book and he's like, just stop. Just
hell? Kind of points at the book and is like, wait, what was he gonna say?
Don't worry about him. And you see him like it looks like he starts scolding the book, and he just like, damn it, Stolo, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times, not during business. And then he opens the book again, and he goes, anyways, good luck. And then you see him teleport out. And the veil lifts. And Cam, you now see that Vanya is suddenly visible again.
And he just turns to the plant and is pretending like she was just having a conversation with it this whole time.
Good.
Once I see her disappear, I think I'll snap out of the thing.
That's such a good fucking out for any time a fucking druid is having a conversation with someone invisible. Oh, I was just talking to a plant. Yeah, that checks. That checks, druid.
That checks out, yeah.
Don't question it. Oh, did you just run down here? Whoa.
Yeah. Vanya, are you okay? I literally listen. What happened?
Oh my god, you guys. Did you see any of that?
I saw you disappear.
Disappeared? What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I can't fucking move down there. Ah!
Oh, no.
What?
Why?
Alora lives up there now.
What?
Grayson, you can't.
Hey, what?
Grayson jumps across the whole.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Taking content. On
Excuse
the
me,
stream.
sir.
Oh, I understand why you can't go down there.
Yeah,
Wait, what? What?
me. I can't.
Are you right where your token is?
Yep.
Okay.
You live there
I
now.
want to finish with them first, though. Like, I don't want to.
Oh, Alora, come sit. I have your drink for you.
Yep. I'll be right there. I'll be
She
right
keeps
there.
saying.
Right there.
Oh, what? Perhaps I could accompany you?
No.
I really must talk with you.
Sergio, you're very sweet. I will be right there. She gives him finger guns again. She's like, right there. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Just-
all right.
Just stay there. I'll be right back.
The
right
ice is melting.
Okay. I'll be right back. It's very sweet of you. Okay.
Oh, Max is with us.
When a
too.
lady says maybe later, she really
Actually, wait.
means not ever.
Wait, what?
Sorry, it's the Princess and the Frog quote.
I love that.
Okay.
Vanya, what happened?
Yeah, pretty neat magic chick.
Alora was freaking me out. I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry. I'm really bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not keep your
No,
secret.
it's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sorry for
wait a
stressing
sec.
you out, too.
Cameo and Grayson and
Okay, well,
Laura.
okay. Grayson just followed. Look at him. He's like a little puppy.
You all
and shit.
ran. What am I supposed to do? You folks all decided, oh, let's put our weapons in a big bag.
You have your fucking weapons. Don't mock me. I know how the balls work, Grayson.
Were you
Yeah,
being
Sorry,
quiet when you
put
said
on the
that?
spot.
Huh?
Cam, were you quiet?
Yes.
Would you like to roll a stealth check for me?
No.
Quietly shouting.
No.
I shout quietly.
That's good, actually. Soft 20.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. What is happening?
Vanya has her like head, like she's like face palming at the bickering that just happened, and she's like, "This is just cool." And then she looks up at you guys, and she's like, "Come close, please. Come close. I can't say it loudly." I said, "Get the hell over here! Everyone, get over here!"
Uh-huh.
Yes, just. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Excuse you. Get the fuck.
Stop that nonsense. God.
What? I'm not sure what.
It's gonna block the window.
You do see this guard move over here.
Actually, I'm gonna
Growl
go.
at that freaking guard.
Med's gonna go in and start kind of like trying to play with the guard.
Yes.
They bring a stick in from the plant and they drop it at the guard's feet.
He's trying desperately to ignore the dog.
It keeps kind of trying to
Roll for
just
cuteness.
bug him. Just bug him.
Yeah.
All right.
I roll
that's
for
fine.
cuteness.
That's fine.
roll for cuteness.
Okay.
Is he a
Hopefully
bork
that's enough of a
proficiency?
distraction. Emil,
Sorry, what's up?
Grayson, did you say them?
I said, does he have Bork proficiency? And then I got sad at my own joke. And I was happy that nobody heard me. And now I'm back.
I heard it.
Here we go.
I heard it.
Yay!
Great. Anyway, Cameo. I don't know how to tell you this, but I think the king's in danger.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know how, but I met a guy, and
Oh, that's
he-
nice.
You know, I've met a couple of guys tonight that were pretty nice, but this guy is more important because he told me that the. I did not hear that.
Disadvantage. You are
He told me that the
correct.
king is in danger. I think that we should do something about it, and or maybe we can't do something about it. He didn't tell me what to do. Now I just know, and I just have this information and nothing to do with it. And apparently we can't trust the guards. I think. I don't know.
They didn't check our weapons.
Can't trust
Sounds
anybody.
right.
We can't trust anybody. I hate everyone here.
maybe okay. I gotta go. I gotta go.
No, Cameo, where are you going, Cameo? Oh, okay.
I follow.
No, Valerie, no!
Oh my gosh. Okay. No. Anya, this is
Grayson's rubbing his temples right now.
okay. Anya, it's okay. Cameo knows. So we'll just keep an eye on the situation.
And the guy that I talked to said that he didn't, don't think that that anything would happen tonight, but I just feel like maybe tonight would be a good opportunity.
They're all here. That's the best time to do the damn thing. They're probably not going to try anything at the ball, but I would be very careful if I were him as soon as this ends, because they're all gathered in one place. You don't win a war or a battle with a big group by sending people in one at a time, so they've assembled everybody. This is the worst possible time the best for them, worst for us.
What can we do?
Well,
Dance with me, man.
I'd say that's a successful distraction.
Can I come up behind Myrtle and Bart and place my hand on both of their shoulders as they're talking or whatever? I don't know what they're doing right now, but...
So then I was like, I'll show you a knuckle sandwich, and I cast a spell which conjured a huge fist and slammed it down on the dinner table, disrupting that party.
And at that point, Valerie places her hand on Myrtle's shoulder and she goes, "Hello, friends.
Why, hello, where have you been, my dearest?
Great Merlin, can you roll a performance check for me?
Boo, boo, boo. Boo, +0 to that. Woo! That's a 6.
Is performance charisma?
It is. You get a
add
+5.
5.
Yeah.
That's a 11.
That's still better than a 6.
A few people clap.
You successfully wooed Valerie. Her DC was 4. Anyway. She goes, "Yes, there is a little event happening on the balcony with our friends, and I just wanted to come get you two, because I think you'll want to hear this."
Oh, most excellent. Right away then. Take us there.
Awesome. And
take us there.
And she pats Max's head too, and then leads them.
Farewell, my new friends. Farewell. Carry on and merry-make for me in my leave.
A couple people
It
like
just
look at each
crashes
other.
through the window. Just kidding.
I don't know what a door is.
Smash through the wall like the Kool-Aid man.
So,
Oh, good. The gang's all here.
So, what's the scoop?
You guys see as a guard comes through with Mid just running around his feet.
Valerie's gonna go, "Oh, good timing. I was just about to look for one of you gods. Would you be able to escort me to a bathroom?
Why?
I've never been here before, and I just, I've had a couple drinks, and that's why you guys are here. So, would you be able to help me?"
Yes, indeed. Follow me.
"Thank you." She looks back at the group like, "For good tell Merlin."
and he will lead you to a bathroom.
You're
Everyone out of
There's
earshot.
just a door here.
Oh, it's like right here?
Yeah.
Sick.
Mid's gonna bark if the guard comes back.
Sounds good.
Yeah, can we like roll perception to see if we can perceive anyone listening?
Yeah, sure. You guys can do a sweep of the perimeter and see if there's anyone within earshot.
Yabba-dabba-doo! 18.
19.
5. Wait. No, I have +5. 8.
Also, Max goes with Valerie.
Perception, you said, right?
Yep.
22.
Is it 5?
Nice. So you guys can tell that this guard could be a problem. But you're fairly certain, as long as you are like at the northern end of the balcony, that it will be very. Oh, the finger! Oh, the finger! The finger.
Master hand?
But yeah, you guys can tell as long as you are on like the northern side of the balcony, that unless he moves to come closer, you'll be fine.
Okay, so we all usher ourselves over here. Come here, you guys, come here. Art.
Smart. Mr. Rob.
Oh, right. Sorry. Sorry, I was just admiring the door. Excellent handiwork. Have you seen those?
Hey, over here. Pay attention.
Fucking dog.
So, what up?
I'm going to tell you this quickly. This ball has been full of nothing but trouble. We've had undead, we've had sisters, we've had secrets, and we have an assassination plan, and the king is in danger, and don't know what we're supposed to do about it, but since we're the only people that know about it, I don't feel comfortable leaving until it's under control.
Did you tell any of us about like what happened with the guy who told you that, like the fact that he was hooded and had a talking book?
Well, pretty much the only thing that has been disclosed is that I met with a stranger and he told me that the king is going to be assassinated.
Okay. Bart, do you know anybody particularly trustworthy here?
Well, Tug, obviously.
Well, thank you.
You can trust me.
So now we have a
Yes.
combined 4
Right
guns
here.
instead of 2.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine Folly would be, a part of any ne'er-do-wells or anything. I mean, he works for the Rangers of the Path. I'd be very surprised if he was corrupt. I mean, frankly, there's no reason for anyone to be corrupt. It's a pretty cushy job.
Zone of Truth.
Are you casting Zone of Truth?
I mean, not here, but I can.
Oh, okay, all right.
I think all of you guys are pretty trustworthy, I feel like.
That's why I was surprised.
I'm just telling the party that I have that spell prepared if
and then
what good that does.
Hey, spellcasters, can you any read minds or something like that?
I can whisper sweet nothings to someone.
Groovy.
I can still talk to plants.
Fantastic.
I can do this. And she does the thing that Aang does in Avatar, where he makes a little like thing spin in his hand, but it's illusory magic instead.
I love that.
I love it.
Oh,
do any of you have people you trust here? Maybe there's
literally just Tug. I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground in this place.
Damn, I have a question.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you already know what I'm gonna ask. But like,
Oh wait,
It's almost like I set
Warforged.
up literally something.
would I trust Sturgill? You said we were friendly, but like,
You were somewhat friendly, but
Yeah.
he was a member of a very specific group.
right.
Now, how you personally feel about that group is up in the air.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I think Alora would say, I know someone here, but I don't necessarily think he could help in any capacity.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
You do also know that group was disbanded.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Like a few months ago at this point.
Okay. Yeah, he's just like here by himself or with someone, I guess. Oh god, I just left him there.
I think he would be helpful to our cause.
I don't know. I like talk to him occasionally, but I don't really know him super well as a person. I mean, I could. I don't know what he needs. He said he needed to talk to me, but like this seems way more important than that.
Funny, he didn't say anything particularly helpful along the lines of "Beware the man with silver eyes" or something like that. Anything to go off of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to get some information out of him, but didn't really, he said he couldn't say much. He couldn't stay long. We didn't talk very long, and he just told me what I told you.
Oh, shit.
Maybe, for all we know, this could all just be a big hoax. But considering, I was standing right next to him, and his energy didn't seem very playful or pranking. I think he was serious.
And frankly, even if he wasn't, I'd rather err on the side of caution.
I agree. I'm worried about Cameo and what he might do or say. Don't want to cause alarm.
Where is Cameo? Should we make sure he's okay?
Where do you think?
I don't know. Where did he go?
Before we track down Cam, question. Remember when you turned into a bear?
And he gets a stern look on her face and raises an eyebrow and goes, yes.
Can you turn into anything less dramatic that might, I don't know, be capable of kind of snooping around a little bit?
I've been a snake once or twice.
Oh, that's gonna stand out like a sore thumb though on a ball, isn't it? Shit.
Do you have anything in mind?
Seeing like a bug. I don't know. I don't know what you can do, Miss Animorph.
She crosses her arms and just glares at him.
Look, I'm just reaching here. All I have is gun. You can make people's minds melt out and shoot lasers out of your fucking eyes.
I mean, I could try a rat, but I don't think that would be any less conspicuous.
Huh. I have an idea.
We still have like our full inventory with us.
You don't have your weapons.
Well, other than your weapons, yeah. Except for Grayson, obviously.
I have my musical instruments.
And yes, because those technically aren't weapons.
Yeah.
I
At least
still
not to the
have
eyes,
a bag of ball bearings.
Oh no.
The most important thing.
Yeah.
Been
I have a plan.
to use these, and she strokes her bag. I've been waiting.
What's the plan?
The rat thing could work if you had cover. And there seems to be another four-legged friend of ours that has been getting away with walking wherever the hell he damn well pleases. Maybe, assuming your grip's good, you maybe hide under Max, and we ask Cam if Max wants to go for a little stroll around the ball. Maybe you can get some intel for us. Hear whispers, anything. I don't know. I don't want that guy to die.
Well, didn't we just establish that Cam can also see through the dogs?
In there, I mean, it seemed like there was a range limit.
True.
And Cam has to go catatonic when he does it.
True.
Man, I should have been a wizard. I'm pretty good at this.
Really, we should probably have Cam here for this conversation.
Yeah, that's of utmost importance, I would say.
Maybe we do
I
that
still
first.
don't know where he went.
Yeah, where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, maybe we...
Maybe he also had to go to the bathroom.
Really had to shit.
V, are you
No,
doing
yeah.
anything else in the bathroom?
No.
Did Valerie wash her hands?
Just check.
Of course.
Okay, good. Sanitation is important. What?
I think
Where
Grace
the
should
fuck
ask
did he
her that
actually
in
go?
Where do you think he is?
Well, oh wait, hold on.
By his lover.
Bart's gonna
I see
open.
now.
Bart's gonna open the door and say, Mid, do you know where Cam went?
Mid goes and points off the balcony like a bird dog
Yeah.
would to where Cam is.
And that's that. When everyone sees Cam, that's a good point to cut over here. You have just entered the presence of the king.
I sure have. I approach and I bow or curtsy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Can you curtsy with not wearing a dress? I don't really know how that works.
You can motion it. Yeah.
Okay, I do one of those.
Okay.
And I feel like it's hard for him to hide his nerves, so he's probably very nervous as he speaks. But he says, Your Highness, as we are new, well, most of my acquaintances are new to the court. I think we would really like to request your maybe perhaps a formal introduction of the whole party, as we are doing a very important job across the whole continent. So I feel like perhaps it would be important for us to all have a chat about it. Maybe just I don't know, get to know each other and get to know more about the project. Please. Or look at him. I see Slate moved up closer, but I'm just looking at Wes.
Yeah. Wes kind of raises an eyebrow.
I hold my hand out to him. Just for a moment.
He'll step up and Slate will look at Wes disapprovingly. And then Wes says,
Thank you.
"Oh, calm down, Slate. It's a party." And then he slaps Slate on the shoulder. "Enjoy yourself." And Slate looks fucking pissed, but he says nothing.
Slate, have a drink. It's fun. Drinking is fun. I've definitely drank before. Come on, Wes.
Your Highness, I must insist. Don't worry, Slate. I'll bring Leon in with me. Will that make you feel better? And then he gives a very loud, audible sigh. Very well. And then he looks to Leonin, who is lounging on this couch, and says, "Leonin, your presence is requested. Please keep him safe and out of trouble." Leonin rolls off the couch and pops straight up, puts his hands behind his head, just waltzes over, and he's like, "Oh, no problem, straight boy. Just don't get." and Slate sighs again, and Wes is like, You can see, like, he doesn't say anything, but he, like, his face just says, like, fuck yeah. Got him.
Okay.
I imagine it won't be a problem if Leonin accompanies us.
No, that should be, I mean, understandable that the king would request a, escort.
And then you see, Leonin walks up still, like, very casually, like, he stretches his arms up and he goes, ugh. All right, Cam, what's up?
Leaning, just having a good time at the ball, and I finger guns at him. I laugh nervously.
Yeah, and he finger guns back.
Hey.
He's the friendliest boss fight I've ever met.
I really hope it's not him. All right, I'll lead them down to out to where my fellows are.
You do that. As it is the king coming with you, it is impossible to do so without people seeing you.
I know.
Just so you're aware.
I know.
Anyways, everyone on the balcony just basically saw the end of that exchange and that they started walking over here.
And maybe we should get some fresh air. I don't know how everyone feels about that. I feel like the king has been inside all day, so perhaps he would like some fresh air.
Yes, let's
go outside, please.
Sure thing. And Lenin's gonna go over here and just like lean against the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like bring Wes a little more up here, and I want to whisper, "Bart, get out here, Bart!"
Oh, sorry.
Vanya can probably. Well, I guess I don't know. Not Vanya, Valerie. Y'all have V names, and it's my brain is
two
like.
Of us.
I know my brain is. Oh, yeah, she wasn't here.
What?
I've led the king outside.
Where are you at?
Have you
Still in the
finished?
bathroom?
Yeah, at this point, have you finished your business?
I'm peeing for like 20 minutes.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Max lays on his feet.
Hmm?
Oh, no, Max lays on his feet. Come back.
Oh, lays on his feet.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna try to walk anyways.
A perfect stalling tactic.
No.
You ever try to walk with a Newfoundland on your feet? Not easy.
After this, the guard just sighs and goes back over here.
Oh, you don't like dogs? Wow. Okay.
Good boy.
Good boy.
And then he comes back and then he pets the dog and he comes back.
Oh, okay. Max licks his hand.
Nice.
He'll vibe right here.
I stand guard outside with the dogs.
I think Cam's just like, hey, everybody, I've brought Wes out here to meet everyone. Still very nervous.
Oh, it's so cool. Wes, hi.
I've heard a lot about you.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Vanya does an awkward like curtsy from what she remembers how to do.
Laura gives her a thumbs up and then curtsies also.
I'm gonna explode.
Well,
And what emotion?
All. Yes, everyone.
seems you've made a lot of friends, Cam.
Yep, they're great friends. Hey. He's gonna get really close.
Oh,
And
yep.
take his hand and just very quietly, just very, very, very quietly. My friend says you might be in trouble, and I don't know what to do about that. Apparently we can't trust the guards. They didn't check our weapons, Wes. They didn't check us for weapons when we came in. I don't know if they did that for everybody, but they did not.
You can see that he like is visibly shocked, and he's like, "Oh, that's very strange. I mean, it's strange indeed.
And I don't know if something's gonna happen now or later, but I don't know what to do.
I shall have Kincaid talk with those guards at once.
No, Wes. No.
Bad idea.
Oh.
I just said the guards literally did not check us at all when we came in. We don't know. We don't know if it's them. Maybe it's Kincaid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Surely we can trust Kincaid.
I don't know.
Where is this coming from?
He gestures very, very, like a kind of a small gesture towards Vanya.
I had someone from outside of the castle tell me that you were in danger, and he had hoped that we would be able to help you. I know how much your kingdom and Cameo means to you, and I would hate for anything to happen.
Was
to
it
you.
someone here? Perhaps I can speak to him directly.
I don't know where they went.
Strange. Did they leave the ball, perhaps?
Probably.
Could you describe them to me? I'm sure we have. Kincaid will know all of our guests here.
I really don't think we should talk to Kincaid about it.
Well, I'm sure it's no problem just asking for a name of a guest.
He did not tell me his name.
Strange. Well, I mean, I'm sure a simple description would suffice.
Does tall, dark, and handsome narrow it down?
It's not me, I swear.
And confirm it was not Grayson.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. Okay. I mean, I assure you, I carry excellent company. And he kind of motions to lean in. I'm quite safe.
It's just that the way that these people operate, I can really sneak in unexpectedly, and we just wanted you to know that this could be a risk for you.
I mean, I will stay wary, but
I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you remind me how old both Wes and Cam are?
That's a good question. I don't fucking know how old my own D&D character is. I think he's 23. If my memory
Cam?
serves. Yeah. And I
Wes
think Wes is a
probably
little
around
older.
10.
I believe
Okay.
Wes is 25.
Okay.
Wait, did I say 25 or 23? I don't remember. I'll say 23.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about Wes because I was gonna say something, but I don't know what his life has been like. I don't know if he's sheltered as hell or if he's like been around and explored the world or whatever. So
You know he has a dead brother.
yeah, that's the extent of it.
I don't remember how much I told you.
Well, I would like to not make them a matching set.
I think, well, yes. I think I explained that he didn't want to be the king and he wanted to go with Cam to explore the world. But when his brother died, because his brother was supposed to be the next king, but his brother was killed and then he had to be the next king.
Okay.
So he when he started training is when, like, trying to be king is when Cam kind of left.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want Grayson to interject and say, how well do you know the company you keep?
Grayson, you're so far away. Are you yelling?
Huh? I'm
Right, you're so far
10
away.
feet away, aren't I? Yeah, I guess it's fair. I'll move in. How well do you know the company you keep?
Me?
Yeah.
So casually addressing the king?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
In this moment, when Grayson is going from I want to drink and sell guns to I really want to save this guy's life, seems like he has no interest in being saved. Yeah, no, he's going to be a little Yeah.
Grayson, you see Leonin give you a wide grin and just like a really high thumbs up.
I love you. Let's Connor.
Well, I mean, Leonin's cool.
Agreed.
And frankly, he's the best fighter in all of Glawnworks.
I'm sure. I mean, second best after anyone with a gun, but let's not split hairs.
Way to assume he doesn't have a gun.
Okay, fair. I mean, if he does, then he's my new best friend, but that's besides the point.
He pulls out a
Point
fucking
is,
Glock.
how many of your friends here are alive?
He kind of narrows his eyes at you.
Yeah, Cam gives Grayson a little bit of a look.
Are any of them dead?
I kick Grayson a little bit.
What are you implying?
Would it be surprising to find out that at least one person here is undead?
Oh, undead. I thought you were trying to.
Oh, that was not about his brother. I'm just.
I also
trying
thought he was trying to be a dick.
No, he's trying. No, Grayson's a good boy.
Oh no, I know that. But he didn't know that.
Oh, that's fair.
He doesn't know that you guys are dealing with an undead right now.
Yeah,
the only dead person.
Undead
I want
completely.
to see if it surprises him to find out that there is at least one undead person in this company he knows so well.
He kind of looks behind him, and he looks at Leonin, and Leonin kind of just gives him like a shrug, like whatever. No hope at all. Well, since and then Wes looks at you, Cam, and he says, I trust you, Cam. Do you trust them?
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I haven't known them for very long, but they did save me from being killed by a purple worm. So I would have to say I trust them as much as I trust you and Sebastian.
A point of
Maybe
order.
maybe a little less. Maybe a little less than that. But
point
they
of
did
order.
save
We
my
all
life.
saved each other.
Yeah.
He kind of
Well,
puts
just as much as anyone else.
he kind of puts his hand to his chin. He says, "Well, I suppose you informing me of this is a favor in itself, so I will return information with information. Yes, I am aware of one undead currently here.
Shut the front door.
Is it a vampire?
Yes.
Fucking knew there was a Dracula here.
Dracula's one person. What are you talking about?
Oh. Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, it's not a class. It's a person.
Ah. Grayson pulls out his notebook.
What are
Starts
you talking
scratching
about?
furiously.
I don't even know Dracula's real. It's like a story.
Ah.
But even in that, it's just one person.
Getting off
Okay.
topic here. There's a vampire here. Are they hot? Who are they?
Probably.
Oh.
I mean, they generally speaking, vampires tend to have literally magical charisma. So
And outstanding abs.
I imagine I can't say that I've personally gazed upon a vampire's abs. Why are we talking about this?
Oh. Anyway, continue.
Anyways, yes. Is that a problem?
No, I was
Would
just
you-
worried
would you-
that there was.
I think he was just
I was
concerned
trying
that,
to make a point that maybe you didn't know everyone so well, but apparently, if you're aware that there is a vampire here, I don't know. Is there anyone here on this guest list that you don't know particularly well?
That I am not the Grand Duke Merlin,
Oh my God.
infamous Wizard of the West. What do you say to that?
He looks at you with a blank face. When he looks back to Cam,
please,
Huh?
they're their own kind of person. It's fine. I knew this. We knew this. It's fine. It's fine.
And then he turns back and he goes, no.
Yeah, I know. I bet you didn't see that coming. See, you don't know everyone here as well as you think you do.
Well, you are living proof of that, it seems.
Yeah, so point made. Duh. Listen to Cam.
That, frankly, is a fair point.
Your Highness, sir. Sorry.
Listen, we've lost formality at this point. Whether or not we threw it away or it left of its own accord, who knows?
I'm really trying here. I'm sorry.
It's fine. As long as there's out in this balcony, there's few who would care of our doings.
Myrtle wipes her sweaty hands on her pants and then goes and pouts behind Grayson and Vanya.
Anyways, these types of events are, frankly, usually have some mistrust upon them. It's... And then he sighs and this just like lulls his head back a little bit and he's like, the cost of politics, I guess.
We like collectively roll for persuasion or something.
What are you trying to persuade him of?
I feel like he believes us.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe you. Oh yeah, I'll just say in character. I do believe you.
He's just being very deflective
But-
about it, so I'm like,
But
eh.
unfortunately, there's
Can't be helped.
there's not much I can do.
I'm fated to die.
I can't leave your side knowing this. You know that, right? Like, I can't. Cam's like been holding his hand very tightly this whole time.
Mm. And you see him like put his hand to his head and kind of rub his temples. He's like, God damn it. Politics make my head hurt.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just
I don't want you to die, Wes. We lost. I can't lose. I can't. We've already lost. I cannot lose you.
I know. I don't have a solution.
Fuck. I have a thing. Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I have a thing that I think would maybe help narrow down how many bad people there are and whether or not this whole conversation in front of a certain person is a bad idea.
As soon as you say that, you see
That's Connor saying that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I didn't say it in cowboy talk.
That's fair.
Grayson is going to walk right here. Actually, shit, how do I... I have a plan, but this is a bad thing.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Cam, about what % do you trust me?
Okay. I'm nervous that you're asking this. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this.
All right. Grayson's gonna walk right here. Grab Wes by his coat and cock with one hand and cock his other hand back like he's about to punch him in the face.
Oh my god. You're gonna get fucking just annihilated, bro.
What is your intention?
You want me to message you privately?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like I know.
Well, actually, it matters little. It was going to matter, but I rolled low, so. Doesn't matter a lot. So as soon as you do that, Leonin pulls his spear at you. Or glaive, sorry.
Where is it? Like, is it like on the throat? Like
he is going straight for your throat. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
he doesn't attack it, but he puts it in position.
Grayson lets go of Wes and looks at Leonin,
Leonin, yeah.
Leonin out of the corner of his eye and says, "All right, well, that's one person off the list of people we can't trust. Now we have more of a network that we can figure out who the fuck to trust. Because clearly, if he didn't give a shit about Wes, I'd be, well, not with a knife to my neck. A glaive, rather."
And then he brings it back to his side and he says, "Unless I was just trying to keep up the facade." And then he leans back against the wall.
Motherfucker.
Just saying.
I check him.
What's up?
I insight check him.
Sure, go for it.
I'm gonna as well.
That's 21.
To be fair, it's his job to guard, and it would reflect rather poorly on him if the king just
That's true.
died right here and right now.
That is true.
Who else was
Could-
inciting?
Me.
Yeah.
That's 21 as well.
Yay!
Yay,
Fun.
buddies.
Elora, you can tell that from his movements, he was very quick to threaten Grayson. And it was a very serious threat. It was not for show.
Okay.
Cam, you get that, and also because you have known him personally, you know that Leonin is... He is very serious about his job, and he is a very honorable warrior, but he is also a really aloof guy.
Yeah.
Frankly, you can't see him being part of an assassination attempt on the king, mostly because it sounds like a lot of work.
That's fair. Okay. Then I'm gonna go up to him as well and be like, "Hey, I don't know if you've heard. I know you're very perceptive and alert.
I am as
but-
alert as they come.
But if I cannot be at his side, I need you to be extremely ready. Like more than you've ever been tonight. Just the whole time. Except for never mind.
I'll take it seriously. I won't leave his side.
I don't know. Did you hear any of what we were talking about?
Yeah, I heard the whole thing.
Okay. I don't know if you would maybe have any clues.
Leads?
Yeah.
Not as such. I have been chilling this whole time.
I feel like you haven't heard anything over time? Like before the ball? Notice anything weird with the guards? They didn't check our fucking weapons. I just can't get over it. I can't.
Frankly, if I would have known any of this ahead of time, I would have done more research, but...
I'm sorry.
As
I mean,
far as-
obviously, we didn't know.
Yeah, as far as I knew, this was just another event, so... But, of course, this also isn't the first time something like this has happened.
That's reassuring.
But usually it's just one dude who's pissed, and I can take care of him easily enough, but...
I'm just worried that it's not. Vanya, did this person say anything about it being one or like several people? I don't remember. I'm slowly just disintegrating mentally.
It's okay, Cameo. No, it did sound like it was a group of people. Or an organization, almost.
Well, Leonin kind of thinks for a second. He goes, "What about this? I'll make sure the king is safe, and I will stay very close to him and make sure he is not essentially near anyone else or consumes anything for a while.
I can be a poison taster if you need me to. I'll do it.
Don't. Why? What? No.
You know, I would lean in. You fucking know. I would do anything for him, right?
Well, yeah, but he can go one night without food. He can go one night.
I just want to help.
It's just that we don't know if they were even planning on doing it tonight.
Yeah.
That's also fair. I mean, I imagine if you said they're here and that it would be... They probably wouldn't want to spend a lot of time hanging around for people to find out. But also, I imagine they can't do anything until the opportunity arises. Which gives us a few options. And Leonin's like... You can tell he's, like, suddenly in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can tell he's actually pretty good at his job when he tries. And he's trying to put together a plan, and he's like... Well, I can certainly protect him if you guys want to do some investigating of your own. But in a worst-case scenario, if you don't find out anything, we could try and draw them out on purpose.
How do we do that?
We give them an opportunity.
No.
It's sad, but if there's no other option, that may be our only course. Because at least we'll be fighting them on our ground, on our terms, than theirs.
I'm sorry. I want to roll insight again.
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like it's fine, but I'm just so nervous. 16, I think.
16? You can tell that Leonin does not like this plan.
Okay.
He is not a fan of this plan, but
Okay.
from what he can tell, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
Right? His whole thing, he is a gladiator. He is the best fighter. All of his knowledge is combat tactics.
Okay.
So if he is suggesting it, he may not like it, but he thinks with the current information that it's likely the best way to give you guys the best advantage.
Okay.
And then he keeps talking and he says, like I said, if you guys can get any information, we can avoid this entirely, but if we have nothing still...
Actually, that's actually not a bad plan. You should say this. Maybe. Or I could just say it. I don't know if you want...
Say it.
Go for it.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. What if... I don't know how this would work, but... If we could even do it. But I have Disguise Self. I have a spell that... And I could... How close are... We're not too far off in height, are we? Or how far away? Because I think it's within a foot.
I assume you and Wes?
Yeah. Yep.
It's close enough that Disguise Self can do it.
Okay. If we keep him safe, we could create that opportunity, but it could be me, and so we wouldn't have to put him in any danger. And my party could be in at the ready.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about this.
I'm fine. I can take care of myself. And if you all are within eyesight or whatever, because I know we have a gun and we have magic users, and I am fully confident that if you're close enough that I will not be in any true danger. I would give my life 10 times over for him.
Aw. Well, I trust Cam not to get killed more than I trust him. No offense.
At first, like, Cam had said that, and he kind of like you can see him blushing a little bit looking at Cam, and then Myrtle says that, and he kind of looks over and is like, what?
We could also just, do a makeshift disguise on Bart, because if you put a crown on his head, all of the assassins are gonna
so
leap out.
good at getting killed, though.
They're just gonna all leap out at once. Like 100 assassins are gonna fly at him like ninjas.
We can't
Listen,
even
Bart can barely
him
stand
for
in the
6
hallway by
seconds.
himself without being in danger.
Dude
It's
bent
so
over
true.
to tie his shoes and got eaten by a worm. Like, all we gotta do, he touches that crown, we know where every assassin in the country is instantly.
Not wrong. You're not wrong, but we can't risk Bart.
I know, I'm just fooling. Grayson has a flask in his hand now.
Okay.
He's stressed.
Oh.
Guys, time.
Yeah. Do that.
Well, Lenin says, well, It's not a bad plan. But where would Wes go in the meantime?
Somewhere with you. I don't know. Somewhere, and maybe party member. We do need people to stay with. Bart needs to stay in the eyesight, but
too many NPCs to protect.
I know exactly. It's a fucking problem.
When he doesn't actively need to speak, we just need to lock him in a trunk and have Big Boy Myrtle carry it. It's the only way to keep him safe.
Cam in disguise go with Leon?
That's fair. Actually, that's true.
Because otherwise it looks pretty sus.
Yes, that is true. That's a good point.
I agree that that's true, but then who's left to guard the real Wes?
Me.
And me.
Grayson pulls out both guns and spins them on his fingers.
Okay, but also me.
And guns.
I'm confident that I can take care of myself, but it really depends, like, how well that goes. It depends on how many people there are.
I mean, we could keep Cam and the king together-ish, so they're, like, close by, but, like, you know.
Wes, do you know this guy south?
Wes is like, no.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't think he can do magic, can he? Like, I've never seen it.
And then you see him, he raises a
Surprise!
hand. He makes some hand signals, and then says, no.
He can fight, but he hasn't done it in earnest. That I know of.
I keep up with my training, but
that's fair.
You know,
he just like
duties of
fencing
a
or
king.
something.
Well, okay, first of all, fencing is a noble sport.
Grayson snickers.
What? It's swordplay. Come on.
With a little toothpick sword where you're just like poke poke. I got a little toothpick poke poke.
I have to agree with Myrtle.
I think it's hot. I mean,
see?
I mean, you have to.
I don't have to.
I mean, you do.
Yeah,
I don't.
If Wes was like, sweetheart, I want to learn how to play the accordion, you'd be like, my favorite instrument.
I don't think playing the accordion is hot. Leave me alone.
You don't right now, but that's because he doesn't.
Cam, your new friends are mean.
Yeah, listen, you get used to it. I'm so sorry.
We like the both of you. That's why.
It's the playful teasing. I hope. I look at all of them very seriously.
Grayson very seriously gives a thumbs up.
Okay. I mean, I think that at least I would like to keep, perhaps, well, Valerie's not here, so I don't want to, like, assign her somewhere.
Well,
You can hear what's going on.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. If she would like to, I think I would like her to stay with Wes, since she has proven to be a very competent melee fighter.
Well, Leonin steps up and he says, well, it may be good of us, since we're fairly certain they won't attack right away, right?
Vanya?
There's no way to know, but there's no way to know.
Well, I'm certain that I could protect the king, at least for now.
But you need to be with me, though.
Well, what I'm saying is, perhaps I stick with the king, give you guys some time to get some information before we attempt this?
That's fair.
Or...
Would that seem suspicious, though? Like him just going off again?
Oh, I'm certain the king could make up some reason to leave. He tends to leave these events early anyways.
That is fair.
And then Wes kind of shrugs and he's like, politics suck.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Look at everybody else.
The last time we had someone we were supposed to protect and we let them out of our sight, it didn't go real well. So...
Hate to say it, but Duke has a point.
just don't know how. Like, hey, who's here to kill the king? Like, how are we? Leonin, you know me. You think I can talk to people normally? No. You think I can try to get information about an assassination attempt against the king? Like,
I don't know. I mean, you're quiet, but you're resourceful.
That's very kind of you to have such faith in me.
Rat dog.
What?
Will you? I don't. The problem is. Also, that's very mean to speak of Min in such a way. She will be very cross to hear.
That's a duo effort of a rat and dog.
Oh, I understand. Wait, I don't actually. I wasn't here. Were we talking about?
What if we turn Vanya into a mouse? Have her cling to the underside of one of your pups, preferably Max, which would provide the most cover, and just have him go for a lovely stroll around the perimeter, listening in to see if anyone is pressing their fingertips together menacingly, saying, "I can't wait to be evil."
I can also do some reconnaissance.
I can do almost none. I can provide a distraction.
That's okay, Grayson.
You could also use the magic bracelets, you and the king, to communicate back and forth.
Oh shit! I could give one of those to you.
Yeah.
Right now.
One of what to what?
We have. Do you know sending stones?
Yeah.
It's essentially that, but way better. And I've made one for you.
Oh.
Just in case. And Cam takes it out of his bag and he hands it to Wes. And he's like, if you need to talk to literally any of us or me, you just say Minerva, call, and then you say the name, and then you can speak to one of us.
You see him turning it around his hands and examining it from different angles, and he goes, "You've really improved, Cam."
I really can't take much credit because I sure did find the blueprints in the garbage. But
excellent craftsmanship, regardless.
Oh, Cam blushes. Thank you. But yes.
And he clips it on his arm and then slides his sleeve over it.
I feel like maybe, including Leonin, we should still try to maintain some sort of visual range. At least some of us with Wes.
I would want to be with somebody who's got one of those Minerva doohickeys.
You have one.
I don't think Grayson ever got one.
I thought I gave one for everybody.
Yeah, everyone has one now.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It was more recent.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, I add that to my character sheet.
Oh yeah, that should be my inventory, I suppose. Is that a homebrew thingy?
Yes.
I'm just adding Minerva.
Yeah, if you just write down Minerva. I can make a description for it later.
Okay. So the plan is parent trap, rat, dog, bracelets. Yes?
Maybe not in that order, but yes, that sounds correct.
Sounds like
Anything
a plan to
else?
me.
When? Okay, but wait. What should we look for? Like when, or like what should we do when we're ready to like do the thing? Look at Leonin.
He says, maybe have a code word or something. I always liked code words.
Pineapple.
Who said that?
Leonin.
Leonin.
Okay. Just curious.
Or something, I mean, because what, you got that fancy doohickey, or...
Yeah.
Well, you have your dogs, right? They do specific commands?
Kind of. Yeah.
Maybe have one of them come up to me and bark 3 times or something?
Do you want to take Min from Kincaid?
Sure, I can do that.
Or if you want, we have the other 2 outside.
Oh, whatever works.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send one of my dogs to you.
Alright, and then that's when I'll give our cue to our king there, and then he'll take his leave and I'll follow him out. And where should we meet you all then?
I don't fucking.
Just
where's
in the. Well, I mean, maybe just in the courtyard, or.
We could do the greenhouse as well.
Oh.
Yeah, that works.
And then Wes kind of smirks at you.
I kick him.
Can I roll perception?
Sure, if you want.
It's an 11.
An 11. Yeah, you didn't get it.
I don't get it.
Well, it wasn't particularly subtle.
I wasn't trying to hide it.
Yeah,
So I roll with
that's
advantage?
enough. Well, you're fine.
Oh, it's enough?
Yeah.
I just go, oh, jeez, Cam. And her face just gets like a little red.
What?
I mean, you're. Come on, we're all here. I get it. It's been a while. I'm just,
Fucking the greenhouse. Unless, did we actually? Wait, did we?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Like maybe, but that's not what we're referring to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do reconnaissance. Dolores, go
Okay, we'll make sure that you two kids get your alone time.
That's not That's not my priority right now.
Vanya winks.
Stop it. I hate all of you.
She turns into a rat and then scurries out under to meet with the other big dogs.
Myrtle, are you following me for reconnaissance?
Yes, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Should we perhaps pick up next time?
I was about to say this
Sure.
is probably.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, there was one other thing I wanted to do, but I don't think we
Okay.
can fit it in now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's a little bit long. That's okay. But yes. So where are you guys doing reconnaissance first? I'll ask that.
I was going to talk to these boys that I said I would talk to.
All right. You go up to them as Sturgill waves to you again. And he says, "Here, have a drink. I'm sure we've got plenty to catch up on."
Yeah, sorry about that. This is it Grand Duke, right?
The Grand Duke Merlin,
Yes.
renowned wizard of the West.
Oh, of the West, you say?
Indeed, perhaps you've heard of me.
I have not, but here, have this extra drink I bought earlier for no reason.
Can I insight?
Fabulous.
Wait, Myrtle, can I insight check?
I mean, sure, go ahead.
So he has 4 drinks?
He has 3.
Oh, but there's the other guy there.
Yeah, the other guy has his own drink.
Oh, interesting. Okay. 12?
Yeah, he did just randomly. He said he was going to buy a third drink before he knew that another person was gonna be here.
I just assumed it was for that guy, so I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Take a seat. Take
okay.
a seat.
Well, yeah, we don't have much time, really. But I didn't want to just leave you hanging, so.
Well, I do appreciate that. And then I think we'll pick up that conversation when we start next time.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
I love it here.
I'm sad I didn't get. I had a cliffhanger plan, but I didn't quite get to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
That's
didn't take up
okay.
so much time.
That's okay. It won't end up a cliffhanger anymore, probably, but that's fine.
Oh,
I mean, can you do it
Sure.
fast, or does it have to be
Are
long?
you sure we can't squeeze it in?
Yeah.
All right, we'll squeeze it in.
I
real
have
fast.
time if you've
All right,
got
all right,
time.
all right.
I'm going
Um,
to stay up.
There's a couple things that have to happen first, but I'll try and make it quick.
oh.
And Sergio will say, well, frankly, Alora, I was hoping I could speak to you alone.
You go on, catch up.
I will meet up with you by the piano, Grand Duke Merlin. Okay?
The piano. Got it.
Okay. I'm really worried.
Where's the piano again?
Okay, it's up. Jesus Christ. You know what pianos look like, Merlin? The music
Yeah.
pops with the
Then
notes.
Sturgill says, follow the sound of music. I'm sure you'll find it.
Ah, Wise words.
The hills are alive with it.
They are.
I was gonna say that. And I was like, no.
Yes, you two go on. I will talk to this fine fellow here, Mr.
Buster. Go get him. Go get him, sport.
Gonna leave me hanging here. Mr.
Are you trying to...
Sir Duke? Mr. Man? Hello?
You see him like, yes, I will speak with you over here, I suppose.
Right, over there.
Yes.
Excellent choice. My
Yes.
favorite direction is there.
Excellent choice.
Okay.
So, what are your hobbies?
Okay.
Get shitty Tinder interaction.
Oh my god.
Do you like stuff? I like stuff too.
I like stuff. Oh. Oh, well, Laura, it's a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, likewise. What are you doing here, exactly?
Well, and then he kind of looks around and makes sure he's out of earshot of most people.
Okay.
And he's like, well, I used to be part of that, the group that, Leviticus ran.
Uh-huh.
Well, that disbanded.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if you heard a few months ago.
Yeah, Leviticus wrote to me, and said that you had disbanded.
Yes.
But I haven't spoken to him in quite some time.
It's a shame, really. We had so many plans.
I wasn't really in your club.
Right. But you were essentially his only pupil.
Right, but I was looking at magic items and magic, not really
Oh yes, of course.
what
But
you guys
still.
were doing.
Still, you were his closest disciple. Disciple. That's so silly a word.
Is he
pupil?
okay?
You were his pupil.
Right.
As far as he's fine. I'm afraid he lost his nerve.
What do you
Disbanded the
mean?
whole thing and without a word. We were a bit lost, frankly. We didn't have much to go
Oh.
on. And so I find myself here. Isn't that silly where life takes us?
I suppose. I'm still a little confused. What was it you were doing?
Oh, well, I wanted to tell you about and then he takes a second, he's like, you are still, you and Leviticus are still fine. Things are fine there.
I mean, like I said, I haven't talked to him for a couple of months, but as
Okay.
far as I know, we're still good friends.
Okay, that's good. And I want to so badly tell you about what I'm doing, but I do need to make sure that you won't go out and spread it around.
I mean,
You know what kind of work we did. We didn't like, it wasn't the most open thing.
well, I mean, I don't really know the details. I just know it was for a good cause.
That's fair, but it's hard to do some of the work we do if we let things out.
No, I understand. Is there something that you needed help with? Is that why you're confiding in me?
Well, yes, I mean, if you were willing to help, that would be great. That would be amazing. But I do need to make sure that, that you. I know you didn't want to get into this stuff before, and I want to respect that. And if you don't want to be, beholden to privacy yet again, then I don't want to put that on you without your consent.
I just don't really know what help I could be. And I'm with this new party now. I have, another mission I'm trying to carry out. I can't really promise too much of my time.
Oh, that's fine. That's totally fine. I mean, you don't even have to help us. I also just kind of want to... I mean, if you could, that'd be great, but if not, it's no big deal. But I just want to make sure that you're going to, keep it on the down low, Keep it chill. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to, keep secrets and whatnot, I totally understand, and we don't have to talk about it.
Oh my god. Marlon's having anxiety. Oh god.
Do you want me to leave that as the cliffhanger and you can decide
yeah,
later? All right, that's the cliffhanger. Secrets everywhere.
Not really. We'll see how it goes.
Hello again. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Price of Progress. If you liked it, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you want to see more like it. All of my wonderful players' various social media can be found in the description as well, and I highly suggest you go check them out if you haven't already. Also, if you want to watch us play live, the game is streamed on my Twitch page every other Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Link for that is also in the description. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.